Hey guys, AJ here, back with another one for you. It's Sunday. Let me make sure to check my settings so we don't have another bout of foolishness. Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you guys are doing well. I really do. And yeah, guys, guys, I dropped the link for anyone who wants to come on up early. That's in the Discord. So guys, today it's in the asteroid. And today we're going to talk about DEIA. And guys, DEIA, affirmative action, all this stuff has pissed me off for decades, okay? Decades, okay? And now we're finally coming to a point where they're actually showing things like with the Harvard's discrimination against Asians and all of that. Like what's wrong with the program as a whole, right? Let's see, Rajai Gamer's here. Anonymity's here. 8-Bit Banger's here. Jessica's here. Anonymity's here. Stabbin's here. Brent's here. What's going on, guys? Good to see you. Uh-oh. So we all know we can't let Jameson in. He's a white guy. I gotta use DEIA. It kicked Jameson off this bad boy.
No. All the girls say I'm pretty black for a white guy.
Exactly, dude. Exactly, man. Oh man, guys. Let's go back in time, right? Let's just go back in time. Okay, now I have a certain affirmative action was one of those things. It's so funny that a lot of millennials and Gen Z talk about this like they know the history of it, right? And guys, this policy started in the 1800s. Actually, it was, but then it actually became a thing. What was it in the 19? I want to say the 19. Where is it? 60s? Yeah, and then in the late 80s, early 90s is when they really started pushing this stuff, right? And it's funny that they said, okay, so LBJ passed. They had an executive order. It said this requires government to employers, to require government employers to hire without regards to race, religion, national origin, and take affirmative action to ensure that applicants are employed and that employees are treated during employment. So without regard to their race, color, religion, sex, or national origin, right? So here's the funniest part about that. So the Senate floor manager at the time said that the bill would prohibit preferential treatment for any group, and added, "I'll eat my hat if this leads to racial quotas." So guess what, dude? You must be eating your hat, because it said affirmative action in practice eventually became synonymous with preferences, goals, and quotas as upheld by the Supreme Court. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Absolutely insane.
Yeah, give that man some salt and pepper for that hat.
I know, man. Seriously. Sovereign, man, you're welcome. Happy. Cascadian. Dante. No. That one. What's going on, guys? So, guys, okay. Here's the issue, right? You could even argue that quotas are okay. Okay, I'm playing somewhat devil's advocate. Let's just say that you have the Jameson bucket, the Angel bucket, the Chris bucket, right? And then everyone else. If you say, look, everyone has to meet the same standard to get there. We have to try and get applicants from each bucket. But guess what? No one in Angel's bucket meets the standard, well then no one from Angel's bucket moves up. But instead, they say, no, you have to take from that, but from Angel's bucket, whether they're qualified or not. If 0 people pass the requirements from Angel's bucket, people still need to be chosen out of there. Clown world. There's a difference between considering people and then being forced to take people. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's been the issue with. And guys, yes, there was parts of the 60s, 70s, and 80s where the actual affirmative action policies as we know it may have been helpful, right? But guys, nowadays, I would say as of like the late 90s and 2000s, no, there's need to be in the affirmative action. And here's the craziest part, guys. Sovereign, Emoji Mister, Jessica, 8-Bit Banger, Cascadia. Who is the group that benefited from affirmative action more than anyone else? Anyone? James?
White women?
Facts.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, Chris.
Becky, Stephanie, Tiffany, all with an I at the end. You know what I'm saying? More white
like Allie
chicks,
with an I.
have got jobs from affirmative action than all other minorities put together. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Yep. 8-Bit Banger says women. Yep. Now, guys, I can understand, once again, if you say, look, you have to consider, you have to, okay, you can change this in a way. You can do like a opportunity quota system. Does that make sense? Like, you can say, look, you have to show that you have reviewed X amount of black applicants, X amount of Asians or whatever, and then show that none of them were qualified. But when they say you have to hire that many people, that's trying to be equality of outcomes right there. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing, guys. We've got to the point to where, hey, Chris. Hey, Chris, how big of a population are us blacks in America? Do you know?
It's like 13%.
13.5%. There are people that honestly think that they should be able to go to work and see an equal amount of whites and blacks everywhere they go.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run on much.
Yeah,
Guys,
that's a Star Wars movie you're talking about there. Come on.
Dude, it's numerically impossible. It's not possible. Let's extrapolate to something like Hollywood. Guys, you cannot have an equal amount of black actors for awards and black, because there's not that many of us numerically. What are you talking about? And what's crazy is, guys, isn't it funny how the people from the one country in the middle area with the hats on the back of their heads, and then all the are overrepresented in Hollywood, and no one says anything about that, right? That's funny how that works. Isn't it funny now? You guys see LDHD TV in almost every single movie or show, and they're 1-point-something% of the population.
Yeah, that's right.
Isn't that crazy? You know what I mean? Yeah. And so, affirmative action is a joke, right? And I have the okay. Cheers. Okay, guys, aren't we supposed to not see color? No, and I'll tell you why. Guys, America's not a melting pot, okay? Because you don't just take like a bunch of ingredients and then blend them up and then pour it into a glass and eat the meal, right? Like, imagine you have like a salad, right? You put all the ingredients in, you put the tomatoes and lettuce and you mix it up. And then you kind of, toss the salad, pause, right? And then all of those ingredients make the salad good. You know what I'm saying? America, we're supposed to recognize our differences, but we're supposed to celebrate what those differences are. That's what makes us stronger as a country. Is not to just say, "Oh, I don't see people's color or whatever." And
I prefer syrup.
it's disgusting. Anyways, okay. Look at why the United States wins the majority of the gold medals in the Olympics every year, because we have Chin Woo playing friggin' ping pong. We have Jamal Jones running 100-meter dash. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works. We have people from all different backgrounds doing the sports they're good at. Guys, have you ever seen, and guys, drop a 1 if you watched a 100-meter dash race as of late, and there's there's the Jamaicans, right? And then there's, Jamal Jackson from the Bronx. And then you got the one lone Chinese guy trying to run against Jamal Jenkins and Trevor friggin' Johnson from Jamaica. Please. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. It's ridiculous. That is why the United States is such a great country, is because of our diversity, but we can't force it. That's just the thing. You have to let things happen organically. We are to the point now to where things can happen more organically, and we shouldn't be judging one race. Oh, there's a lot of Asians and they're doing well in college, so we have to penalize the Asians and let more blacks in. How do you think that that's going to make the Asians feel about us blacks when we didn't have anything to do with it? You know what I'm saying? You have a lot of Asian students saying, "I know for a fact that they took 300 points off my SAT scores so that Jerome can get in." Just I get it. Yeah. Don't worry. So guys, yeah. So affirmative action is in colleges. It's in corporate America. Well, colleges not anymore. It was everywhere, right? And California, believe it or not, was one of the first states to actually strike down affirmative action back in the 90s. Okay? And because there was all these white kids who were like, "Oh, the reason why there's all these Asians and blacks in the California system is because of affirmative action." So they shot it down, right? And guys, if you go to UC Berkeley, UCLA, what do you think that the majority of the campus looks like now? Anyone?
White women?
No, Asians. Because it's a meritocracy. You know what I'm saying? It's a meritocracy. And Asians outdo everybody in schools. It's Asians and then followed by African immigrants. So like Nigerians and Senegalese. You know what I'm saying? So now they're like, "Oh, we want the quota system back." Because per the quota system, they had to have the majority white students applications, but now it's merit based. You know what I'm saying? Oops. And they think that that's why Harvard well, guys, everything is, Catwag said, because they're Asian, not Bijan. Hey guys, yes, Steve, what's up, man? Guys, look. The thing about it is this. Has anyone heard why affirmative action is actually bad for blacks, Hispanics, and anyone else that can't make the grade? Jameson, Angel, Chris, anyone? Okay.
Well, I
So
think, in my opinion, I think it's because you try to bring those that are not qualified to do the job, though, to bring them up,
yes.
and for
Let's just
those
say
that are
we talk about
qualified, they're just
college.
left out.
Angel,
The-
let's specifically
Yes.
talk about college.
Jessica
Okay.
said what I was just going to say. It sets them up for failure.
Facts. Yep. Jessica, you were gonna get yourself a round of applause. Let's just take a young 21-year-old Angel. Go back in time.
Oh man, I would love to, boy. Believe me.
Right?
Believe me, I would love to.
And you know, and Angel's done, smashing all the mamacitas on campus at Columbia, right? But he gets into grad school at let's say Harvard, Stanford, Yale, right? To be a physics major, to be an economist major. I mean, economics, right? Let's just say, well, you might be in that top 95 percentile. I mean, in that top like 6, but you get into Stanford, that's in the 98th percentile, right? Guess that 2 points matters. That 2%. Next thing you know, you get there to Columbia and you're struggling with your schoolwork because you can't keep up. Because you're not, even though you get great grades for where you're at, you're not that good. You know what I'm saying? This would be like saying, hey, you would be a good college player, but they automatically put you in the NBA. Well, you're gonna wash out. So then Angel gets to friggin' Yale, and after one semester, you switch majors to friggin' psychology or whatever, so that you don't fail out of school. So now, instead of having a young, Hispanic physics master's degree, or a young, master's in IT, you have a guy who went to Yale and got a useless humanities degree. You know what I'm saying? It happens all the time. All the time. Guys, once you talk about schools like MIT, Stanford, Yale, Harvard, these are the top like 1-2%. If you're not in that 1 or 2%, you're either going to fail out or you're going to start taking easier
studies?
Classes. Huh?
Gender studies?
Yeah, right. Gender studies, here you come. Oh, dude, guys. Okay, I made a video called "College is Making People Dumber." I need to make another one. And guys, I don't particularly like Charlie Kirk or any of those knuckleheads. Right? I agree with a lot of their points. I just don't like them. But I'll have to use some of their interviews. You know what I'm saying? Where they're owning these morons. Guys, college right now and mass is making people dumber. It really, really, really is. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so, guys, that's what's happening more and more and more. And people think that this is a good thing. That's like, for instance, and we'll get to this DEI foolishness here in a little bit. But now the thing is, this affirmative action's gone overboard, and guys, women make up the majority of college students, right? And they're majoring in all this foolishness, and there's been 2 generations now, younger Gen Z and millennials, that are being held back by their student loans. Don Johnson, man, what's going on, man? Thanks for waking up and tuning in, man. Okay, Steve says, so my dad taught high school in LA. If you attended that school, so if I had attended that school, I would have had a 4.0, but they wouldn't have prepared me as rigorously for for college. Guys, Texas has the top 10% rule, where if you get in the top 10% of your class in high school, you're automatically accepted to a state school. Think about that. That means that if Jameson is at the Ritzy school, right, and he's in the top 10%, and then Chris is at a hood ninja high, and he gets to the top 10%, they both get the same type of acceptance. Clown world. If you're in the top 10% of the best, well, I guess it has to be a publicly funded school. But either way, do you see the disparity there? You know, guys, affirmative action in the States now doesn't help anyone, especially from a man's perspective. That's why I made a video about why it's a good thing that affirmative action got struck down, because it actually helps us men. Us men have been being held back by affirmative action for the last 30, 40 years because more women get favor. And if you're a black woman, that's another thing that I'll say, and then I'll move on. Guys, in the 90s, see, the original part of this whole plan in the 90s was to get more males of every single minority group in so that you could help the families out. But they unknowingly made it so that, oh yeah, I'll drop the link. Sorry, Jessica. Yeah. So what happened was these companies, and guys, this is smart, but hey, they did a 2-for-1 deal. Because let's just say that they have a choice between hiring Angel, Chris, or Marisol and Keisha. They are going to hire the women because they count as 2 diversity points. And that's where this whole thing of all these black women say, oh yeah, we're boss chicks and black men, because they got preferential treatment over us. The system was going for them because they could cheat the system. You know what I'm saying? And it's an absolute joke. Jessica, how's it going, man?
I have a lot to say on the topic.
Jessica,
I may have the floor.
Can you remind people what country you're in?
I'm from Switzerland.
Is Switzerland like Norway and Denmark?
No. That you're thinking about Sweden, which is up north. That's where the Vikings are.
Tactical. What's going on, man? Guys, next Sunday. Tactical. Next Sunday. I need all military guys in the Discord. We let me know who you are. Okay, we are going to do a military experience live. I need you guys to tell all these dudes about what it's like being in the military. These 304s, all this foolishness, all this stuff that happens in the military. All right. So, anyways, Jessica.
Yeah. So if you want my take on it, here's how I see things. So this topic, it's simply a ploy for women to get high-paying jobs and opportunities which they do not deserve because they lack the skills. Okay, so this is, of course, in the long run, a losing outcome for everyone, because those who deserved the position or the access to the degree are prevented in an unfair manner. Okay, and women, they just want to get like this privilege without having the skills. So if you don't have the skills, you are setting yourself up for failure. Same goes for minorities and everything which is in a way replacing merit-based systems. Okay.
Yep.
So the thing is, and you mentioned colleges.
Jessica, are you suggesting that people should be hired on their merit?
Yes.
How dare you?
I am. I think that's good strategy. But just to mention what you said about the degrees in colleges, also I believe that women, they think that if you get any degree, you are seen as educated and competent and will get like incredible jobs. Okay.
Wait, Jessica, are you saying that that's not true?
How dare you?
All right, I'm done, dude. I'm done. Keep going.
So that's what they believe. They want to have like an underweaving basket degree and get like a job at Google as some kind of tech marketing girl who gets like 1 million per year. Okay, so of course reality is not like that. And what happens is that they learn it the hard way, in a way, because how many videos have you done where you see girls with useless degree complaining that they can't find jobs, okay?
Yeah.
And they also have this incredible vanity in them, because they want to tell everyone they have a master's degree. They never tell in which field. Okay, so my opinion is that there are two types of degrees. There are STEM degrees, and I mean useful and clearly traditional degrees. Okay, and then there's made-up degrees. Modern degrees like the humanities, the
Gender
humanities.
studies.
Yeah, exactly.
Fat studies.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Black history.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
6 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
No. Hold on. Black studies and African American studies, as the majority of the class are all
justice
white like chicks.
Yeah, exactly.
Who want to yell, who want to wag their fingers at other white people and tell them what is racist. You know what I mean?
And
ridiculous.
Just to conclude my
Look,
point of view,
keep going, man. Do as long as you want.
It was doomed from the start, because it is true that from the dawn of time, humanity has improved because there was competition. Okay, people were competing to get the best jobs, the best positions, privilege, and that they won the competition based on skill. Okay, so that's how it goes, and this overall improves our society in the long run, because that's when people who are competing exceed expectation, invent new things, etc., etc. Okay, so women come and they just invent this completely failed idea, because they want everything to be given to them. Okay, just because they just wanna show off to their friends, you know. But can you imagine if like doctors were held to low standards, or pilots or firemen? You know that's completely...
Jessica, there's an airline now that's saying they want half their pilot force to be chicks. Half.
It's absolutely. I mean, it's absurd. It's absurd. And right now, what we're seeing, and I'll just finish with that, is that in the end, it's all about the money, of course. And if companies do not win money with these ideas, they will finally have to throw in the towel and say, okay, this idea was a failure, because it does not work. The people that we hire do not improve the company. The people who enroll in these degrees do not finish the degrees. So that's a big problem, especially when you invite students who are not able to complete the program for reasons other than merit. You are in a way inviting them towards a path of failure.
Yeah.
All of this just to act like you're some kind of virtue signaling communist, you know. So it's very damaging, not only to society but also to the individual.
Once again, like men, we don't try and all speak for each other. We all know that there's different guys out there, right? So for instance, guys, there's one thing that I wanted to do when I looked at my career. I said I don't want to work outside. I'm just not that type of dude shoveling and going through snow and hauling bricks in the middle of the heat. Nope. Yeah. I tried it. I didn't like it. What now?
You're speaking Japanese to me. I love working outside.
But here's the thing. you're not going to say all men want to work outside, so let's change society for that. I'm not going to say no, all men want to, whatever. Women know for a fact that women don't want to be on the front lines in combat. Women oftentimes don't want to do these high pressure, high stress jobs like work on Wall Street, be a CEO and stuff. In general, they don't want to do that. But for some reason, they want to say that there's some woman out there that's not me that might want to do this. So I'm going to advocate for whoever this mythical person is. In the same way, guys, baby deletion. The majority of women would never get a baby deletion, ever. But they still want to say that there's some mythical large group out there who would. And it's like, why? What are you talking about?
It's all because they want to be thought of as equally competent as men, but without actually doing the job. Like the men have built the power grid. Okay, men have extracted oil from the ocean. Okay, and they know that we can do these things, but they cannot accept our victory, our conquest over nature. So what they do, they just think we can do it too. We can do it too. Yeah, but it's all talk. But no woman tries to really do it. It's only a way of. It's an inferiority complex in a way. They just don't want to see themselves as weaker than men. But they don't do anything for that.
What I said about how back in the day, there was a lot of blacks during segregation who thought that everything white was better. Literally, the white cars drive faster than the black cars. The white ice is colder. So when integration happened, which, in my opinion, being black was the worst thing to happen to us blacks. I'm sorry to say it. Oh, it is. You look at how they integrated baseball. Baseball, the black leagues had the best players. The white people used to run and watch those players because they were better. Then they integrated baseball, and all the black teams owned by black millionaires, they went out of business. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with people integrating organically, right? But if you go to 1940, 50, the black part of town was like Chinatown, where all the doctors were black. You guys know, you go to Chinatown, all the restaurants are owned by Chinese. All the lawyers and doctors and dentists are all Chinese. That's how the black part of town was. You know what I'm saying? There should be no legal segregation, fine. But you see communities that are minorities, when they self-segregate, the money stays in their communities, right? Hold on. Someone had a question.
Same with Italians.
Yep, and the Irish. Yep. Now here's the thing. He says, "Do you think that giving chicks the right to vote was a mistake?" Guys, this all started. Hold on. This all started when they gave women the right to vote without any type of civil responsibility. That the fact that these suffragettes, who were very unpopular at the time and very racist against blacks, who were talking about equality, okay? When they said yes, when they whined and moaned about no selective service and no bucket duty, that's when this whole thing shifted into overdrive about preferential treatment, and society's been screwed ever since.
AJ, if I may, the thing is that when women vote, they always vote to make their life more comfortable.
Yes.
They will always vote in favor of something which helps them. But this is not always the best idea. I'll give you an example. Who do you think voted that during a divorce, the husband should pay for the lawyer's fees for both parties. Who do you think voted that?
Yeah, well, of
I
course.
mean, and every kind of self-serving policy has been voted by women, because when men vote, they vote logically. They
Yeah,
understand the long-term effects. But
But
women,
even-
they just vote for leisure. Yeah.
But remember, men's rights are about we. Women's rights are about me.
Yeah.
Think
exactly.
about it. When
Exactly.
men vote for things and we want to make things better, we make things better for everyone. Because what's the point? And that's the issue with red pill, make that all this is men are actually saying no, we're going to make a movement for me, and that's terrifying to women. Terrifying.
Same thing with the passport bros and everything.
Yeah.
They understand that they are losing their grasp on their grip on their let's say life vest, because
Because you had a lot of guys who used to say, "Oh my God, the house is on fire. Don't worry, dear. I cannot stand by and watch this house burn down." You got a lot of young guys now saying that we don't need no water. Let the mother burn. Right? That's the way it works. So, hold on. Emoji Mister, he said, "So bring back Jim Crow." I don't think. No. What I mean is,
I don't think so. No.
no. Is like I said, that was legal, guys. There is no institutionalized racism anymore. It does not exist. Now it's all socioeconomic outcomes. Society is more about socioeconomics than race. You know what I'm saying? Anyone who reads anything about Thomas Sowell knows that he's been saying this for 40 years now, 50 years, saying, look, if you take two college-educated black parents and two college-educated white parents that have two kids each, and the black family will actually out-earn the white family by about, $2,000 a year. This is like 1988. The issue is we need to get more black families into that category. Instead of counting a single mom as a black household and comparing it to an Asian two-parent household. Of course there's going to be an earnings gap. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Hold on. Tactical says, remember the interview Ice Cube and Vivica Fox them did about the his plan for Black America. Guys, at this point, black men and B-dubs and black men might as well be two different racial groups. You know what I'm saying? Seriously.
Yeah.
Like, guys,
against each other.
Yeah. Yep. Oh no. This is more them against us. Like, black men don't care. Most successful black men, we don't even care. They're just screaming, yelling. They're on the field with the ball, trying to scream and yell at us to play, and a lot of black men who have means just left. The only one on the field is all of the Pookies and the Nug still shooting up the club, and then you get the.
You didn't have second thoughts. Now you're a single mom. Now you're a single
Speaking of that, AJ. Speaking of that, I think there's a shift right now, because up until now, being a single mom has been sold to society as something powerful, independent, and something to admire, in a way, to applaud. But that's the opposite. And
Basically.
yeah, and with movies with music like the one that you've had here, it shows that people are waking up to the fact that no, this is not something which we should encourage. Quite the contrary, and we should mock it and should shame it. And I think that in the future, slowly but surely, we will come back to the truth that is that women should not be single mothers. They should raise children as a part of a family, and that divorcing is a shame and a failure on the woman's part. Well, that's how it should be seen, instead of
Jessica,
being,
you are missing one big key factor here that women need to learn more than anything else. You can't have it all.
Of course.
You can't have everything. Life is about choices and trade-offs. You can either be, for the most part, now there's a lot of Asian chicks, Indian chicks, right, who can do this, but American chicks, black girls and white girls can't seem to be these career chicks and have a family, right? Guys, you cannot be. It's a rare woman that can be head of medicine at a hospital and be married and have 3 kids. It's
Of course.
rare.
And also,
But chicks think that they can do it all. It's absolutely insane. And if they can't do it all, they get FOMO. Oh well, I have a husband and 3 kids, but I could have been this, so I'm gonna go bang all the doctors I know. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Pitmaster, what's going on, man? Tom's Wonderful's here. Seraphim is here. What's going on, man? Jester, you were saying?
yeah, the thing is that women have been in a way deluded by Disney and stuff like that to believe that their life is a fairy tale, that they can have a career, that when they have their career they will meet their husband at 38 and have it and be like some kind of supermodel and be fat and be seen as a model. They think that life is science fiction in a way.
Yep.
And they cannot they have absolutely no concept of modesty and humility and maybe in a way some introspection. For example, I'm 38. I know I cannot play like Tom Brady, be a quarterback. I know that it's something which is natural, but women think that at 38 or 40 they can find a husband. They have absolutely no idea that their body will not allow them to have a family. Also, men are not interested in 40-year-old career women.
Look at this. I'm gonna do a video. I'm a 66-year-old who had 2 children in the late 30s said it's outdated to talk about geriatric pregnancies. 35 is not the magic dividing line that we might think.
It's lower, actually. It's lower.
You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled.
Should
Led astray. Run amok.
Look at that. This chick's a lawyer. She's not a doctor. Look at that. Guys, no. She's saying that the rise in older pregnancies is up 900% the past 5 decades. That doesn't mean that's a good thing. Guys, human beings haven't evolved in the last 80 years. You know what I'm saying? It's insane. This whole thing is so much delusion. And
It's
she's
so
honestly...
treacherous. Yeah, it's treacherous and it's pernicious because what she's saying is not only a bad path for every girl reading that, but also it's a lie because this kind of article hides certain obvious facts which are just put under cover just to make them believe that they can have it all.
Yeah, it helps them sleep at it. And just like the whole careers thing, Jessica.
Exactly.
Let's be honest. Most women don't have careers; they have jobs.
Exactly.
They have jobs.
Exactly.
They make $40,000 a year, $55,000 a year.
Yeah.
They hate the place. There's no retirement, and they have student loans. And guys, isn't it funny how this is the side? Guys, this chick is probably a freaking woke, right? Isn't it funny how when it comes to climate change, they're like, oh, trust the science, right? But when it comes to geriatric pregnancy and the issue, all of a sudden science goes out the window. Clown world.
Also, AJ, I think I've read a study that 90% of pregnant women do not know what's happening inside their own body.
That's crazy.
For me, that's why they are not even curious enough to know how a pregnancy works or how that's in my opinion one of the things which has led to so many like the baby deletions,
Yeah.
is that women are lazy. They don't care. They just act a fool, and they despite having so many ways to prevent
Yeah.
being pregnant,
Hey,
they
Jessica,
just don't care.
Jessica, do you guys have Baskin Robbins over there?
What?
The ice cream place? Okay,
No,
so over here, there's a place called Baskin Robbins. And you go there, you get ice cream. Okay, so it's like Ben and Jerry's or whatever,
Yeah.
right? Baskin Robbins was known for 31 flavors. It still has it on there, even though for like the last 10 years, they've only had 30, right?
Okay, yeah.
There's more forms of birth control than Baskin Robbins has flavors of ice cream.
Yeah, yeah.
And these
But
broads
they-
still get pregnant.
they
They
don't
still
care.
get pregnant. And here's
They
the thing.
don't care.
Guys, we live in a generation of women that hate life more than anyone. They have such a disdain for life. The way that these chicks talk about
Yeah, but it's
a parasite.
it's propaganda.
But like
It's brainwashing.
when they talk about those Germans of a certain time period that were doing bad things and how they would dehumanize people, the way that some of these wokes talk on a college campus, the rhetoric is the same.
Yes.
In the same way, and I want you guys, all you white guys in the chat, Jameson, Jessica, you guys have my permission. If some ethnicist is saying all this man-hating rhetoric, you have to call them out for the suffragettes being racist and say the same language they use about men is the same language that the Klan used about black men in the 1910s and 20s.
They cannot equate one and the other, AJ, because they only think about themselves. So what they want, they never compare it to what you said or other similar, let's say, historical events. They just want to live a life of leisure and pleasure, and they want to be, in a way, rewarded for it. But what they learn quite quickly is that that's not how life works.
Yeah.
They all end up miserable. Their idea is always turns out to be a failure, and every man has some kind of it's not surprising to us men, but they are so in a way convinced that life is a fairy tale where everything every light is green, everything will go well for them, and
I think that it ends up, guys, what are those things called in like Southeast Asia where the dude's pulling the friggin' people in a wagon?
Oh,
it's like a tuk-tuk or whatever.
Yeah, tuk-tuk.
Like
It's a tuk-tuk. Yeah.
So like society is all the women are in the back and the men are like pulling the tuk-tuk, right?
Yeah.
And yet the
rickshaw,
women,
yeah.
It's a rickshaw, yeah.
are yelling at us about, oh my God, it's so hard. Why are we having so hard? It's like, we're the ones pulling the damn thing. Uphill, mind you.
You know, AJ, there's a saying, most of you know, it's like weak men create weak times, weak times create strong men, strong men create strong times, and strong times create weak men, you know? So right now, I think we're in a way at the end of a weak cycle, of a weakening, and men will take, in a way, back control of everything in one way or another, and it will in a way improve in the long run, because when shits hit the fan, men step up and just take the reins, you know.
So guys, this story broke last year, and I did a video. This is what gender equity does, guys. Canada had a all-female fire convention, a controlled burn.
Oh no!
Involving Canada's first ever women in fire training exchange led to the evacuation of residents, tourists, and livestock as the fire turned into an out of control blaze. Look at that. in Banff National Park. Look at that.
I was gonna say how many acres got destroyed.
A lot. Around 1,600 hours due to an unexpected shift in wind direction and speed. The fire had escaped the predetermined boundary. So the fire spread across the street and threatened to damage cemetery, an event tent, and a resort. Look at that.
And guess who quenched the fire? Guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who'd they call?
Who they call?
Look at this. So this burn, it was part of a 12-day program designed to engage participants of all different genders, ethnic, and racial backgrounds to explore the growing role of women in fire management. Then you notice how it says genders, ethnic, and racial backgrounds. Well, we all know what all these knuckleheads look like, right? And guys, there was some historic like cabin that had stuff from way back in the day, and their stuff got burned. Like the family who owned it was suing because their historical stuff got burned. Is this it? Let's see. I gotta find the article, but yeah, dude. So like this.
Yeah, it reminds me of the all-female SWAT team, which ended up
you saw that too, right?
Yeah, I mean, what are they thinking? These are examples where reality reminds them that they do not have the same physical abilities as men, and they have to stop with their deluded and also unnatural desires to compete with men. That's this is something which I don't understand. Why do women want power? It is not a female attribute. Strength is not a female attribute.
But once you get it, though, it's not even like it's fun to have.
Yeah, exactly.
They think that this guy who's the general of all these men and has all this responsibility and all these CEOs who work 80-hour work weeks and work themselves, that they're having fun?
Yeah.
Like what? Like where is this a thing?
They just want the title. They don't want. They want the title.
What did he say on It's Always Sunny? I don't want power. I want the illusion of power.
Well, this just proves one thing.
Yeah.
Fires spread fast when you're burning your bras.
Fact, dude. Look at this, guys.
Military training can be excruciating at its highest levels. But at the bare minimum, a Marine's got to be able to do
one for the commandant.
Well, I want to ensure that
one for the Corps
is successful at maxing out their pull-ups on their PFTs.
But more than
you mean to tell me you cannot do one pull-up?
Look.
Maxing out their pull-ups on their PFTs.
But more than half the female recruits couldn't do it. So the Marines are
more than half. Did you hear that? More than half couldn't even do the basic pull-ups. Look at that. Seraphim says power is a tool. There's the person who handles it that makes him the hero or lets him die a villain. Facts, dude. Absolute facts.
Power is something which you take by force. It's something which you take by violence. And violence and force are not, generally speaking, appealing to women. It's as appealing to women as breastfeeding is to men. So I do not know why they keep acting as if they want responsibility. Responsibility is the man's job. Why do they want to be CEOs? It's only for the title. It's not because they want to fire half the company because they underperformed. They never. They don't say it for that.
Well, there's one thing that I can say is, all these chicks have these aha moments, right? They're in their 30s or 40s and realize, man, I really, really wish I was married and had kids. And they won't come out and say to the next generation, see, if guys do something wrong, If Jameson accidentally burns his house down, he's gonna say, "Guys, don't do what I did." If Angel would have had, if he would have been in the military and took the wrong test and could have been an officer or whatever, he'll try and tell the younger guys how to do it the right way. Women will not tell other women that what they did was wrong. Then now and now more, you see middle-aged chicks, 45 and up, having to try and compete with all the same men for all the same attention. So they're definitely not going to put the younger girls on game.
Pushing back the day
Look at
when
this.
it becomes mandatory.
If you have a failure rate of 55% and 99% of the men are succeeding, obviously this is not going to work.
Men have to
Why?
do three.
How idiotic was she?
Think about how stupid, Jessica, you are correct. Think about how stupid. They're trying to say that it's the test's fault.
Yeah, exactly. They want to, and here's the story, guys. One of the things that women hate is that men, on average, are smarter and are doing better in the extremes of IQ tests. Okay, but they also have lower results, and this is something which annoys female psychologists. So they have never managed to build an IQ test where women outperform the men. When there are more, in a way, smarter women than smarter men with the results of the tests, And this is something which I find it very telling, And it's the same thing here. They want, if they want to change the tests, men will always outperform them.
It's true.
I mean, whatever they do, men will do better physically, and they have a higher resilience, higher.
Yeah, but Jessica,
strength.
here's the funniest part about it. Guys, drop a 1 in the chat if you don't ever consider a woman as physical competition ever, right? Men will always win because we are competing against each other. If it's me, Jessica, Jameson, Angel, Chris, and then 4 chicks, right? Let's just say we're doing an obstacle course. I'm not gonna even consider these chicks. I'm gonna try and beat whoever out of us is fastest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They honestly think that all of us men are going to band together and be like, "Oh, guys, all right, Plan Alpha 6 Sigma. We have to beat these chicks." What are you talking about? When men compete, we compete against each other.
Yes, and that
We want to
includes
be
everyone.
the best out of everybody.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I can tell you where these women came with this idea of, well, why can't we just do this? I'm a bit older than you guys. When I grew up, all the guys, there was very few employees. Everyone owned their own business. I grew up in a dairy farm. Our neighbor
How
was
old are you
a.
now, Cal Cannon?
I'm way past 50.
Oh, hey man, Angel's 50. Angel's 50. What? 58.
58.
So.
I'm 50. I'm 55, and
All right.
Angel
I'll
just
tell
sounds
you.
young. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Snap out.
Angel,
Well,
that's the
here's
perfect
the
age
thing
for-
though, is women got it once women got the laws to back them up, so much so, it wasn't that women were trying to take control because they wanted control. No, they got to play with the livelihood of that man. That man owns a business. He's got business money in a checking account. She's part of that checking account. In the years past, it was no big deal. Your wife ran your ran your books and did your taxes and did all that. And you worked as a team. But as soon as that teamwork melted away, the guys weren't aware of that right away. I know it sounds funny, guys, but you entrusted your mate to be your helpmate.
Yeah.
That's
true.
There was no divorce in my family until my parents never divorced. My aunts, my uncles, my grandparents, they never divorced. And then my oldest brother divorced twice. My second oldest brother divorced twice. Me divorced.
Him or,
Right,
or
and-
his wife? Who filed?
What you know the answer to that.
Jessica, you gotta ask that.
You've been had.
No, because he said that he divorced, and
But what I'm saying is divorce wrecked it. Divorce
women
wrecked
wrecked it.
Everything. Now,
Women
yeah,
wrecked
of
it.
course,
Hold on, guys,
I
one at a
agree.
time.
I agree. But the point was, now you've got a female. She can call the cops. She just hit him with a cast iron frying pan, and the cops laugh at him. I stood there. They laugh at him. Go, well, you're a man. Come on, you got beat up by a girl. They ignore the fact that she did it with a cast iron frying pan, and they then arrest him. He loses everything. I stood in court and I listened to a judge say, we're going to take your diesel fuel expenses of $25,000 a year and put that in as your income because we don't believe you can live on the income you're saying. The guy was living poor. Didn't matter. That's illegal. The guy then walked up to the CPA, told the CPA later, this like a month later, well, I had to do this and this is the way, and the CPA said that's illegal. The guy then said to the CPA, okay, tell me, how do I sue the court? You can't sue that court. That court has that court has no oversight. There is no oversight for that court system.
Yep.
And now you do this repetitively over and over. The women get hooked on it like a drug.
But here's the thing: who wins? Because here's the thing. Once again, I tell you, the system is a small group of men using women and government to redistribute wealth from us to them. Right? Think about it. So the women are complicit in it too. But these judges, these politicians, all these, they're a small group of men that said, oh, guys, they knew the no-fault divorce thing was happening. They knew it. But then they said, hey, let's encourage these women to not settle stuff out of court. No, you got to take them to the cleaners.
Guys.
So then we get court costs. We get lawyer fees.
I literally watched females look at men and say, if you don't do exactly what I tell you to do, I can crush your life through the police by simply making phone calls constantly.
Yeah.
I can drag you into court, and your business that you worked hard to develop and spent, whatever thousands of dollars in loan debt, or a lot of guys that I grew up with, we built our businesses out of raw cash. We didn't get loans. You just worked. And that female will then say, I can rip all that away by the snap of my fingers.
Just
happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, here's the thing that everything you said is true. There's clear and obvious unfairness and injustice towards men, but men are not stupid, and they react and they understand what's going on. With the red pill and everything, you can see that men are waking up, and what's happening is that they are not getting married anymore because women do not honor this idea because anyway. So what's happening
social
is that
contract is what it is. They walked away from it.
Exactly. Women have this strategy. They will find a husband, they will divorce and get half of his money and live until the end of their life. That's how they think, and this works for a time for unsuspecting victims in a way, but nowadays you can see that marriages are plummeting. Every man is starting to get more and more aware that women are behaving in a very selfish and destructive way, without any with recklessness, and they adjust, they react. So I would say that even though everything is unfair right now, there will come a time when we will get back to what is true, what is fair, and what works for society.
We're gonna have to, though.
Yeah, exactly.
You're exactly right.
Hold on. We'll have to, only because, like I said, once enough men walk away. That's just the thing. Men have done everything except walk away. Because here's the thing: there's like MRAs, the activists and stuff. They're trying to do what the women do, where they And guys, hey, more power to them because they're going out and marching and doing signs. No. Men, we vote with our wallets and our feet. That's what men have done the best. Ask Gillette, ask Bud Light, ask all these corporations, right? Sovereign says, do you think that arranged marriages were better than allowing women? Of course. The statistics show. And guys, being black, guys, up until about 1965 or 70, blacks, we were the most married because that's how it worked. Honestly, you would have two families that knew each other, and then they would say, "Hey, look, to the Mike family, they had a son named Chris, and then the AJ family had a daughter named Stephanie." Whatever. And hey, once they get 18, they'll get married and move on down the line. That's how it worked in America. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But now,
it's also like that from the dawn of time. Because what's happening when you leave women to their own devices, picking their own husbands, they get single mother status. And Pookie and Nagna, you've seen the video yesterday when
Jessica.
Yeah.
You didn't have second thoughts.
And
Now you're a single mom.
when people talk about when people talk about arranged marriages, they presented well, first of all, they have no idea about what really is behind that
facts.
concept.
Yep.
Because who is arranging the marriage? It's usually the father. The father accepts the proposal of another man, so he will always, often, hopefully, he will choose someone who is well suited to take care of his daughter, as all men want to have their daughters in a way end up happy. So the fact that they do not mention this concept that I'll make a brief let's say take on this topic, is that marriage is what society has set up for both sexes to win at life. Okay, the man gets children from the woman, and the woman gets a husband who will protect and provide. That's the trade-off. Okay, and the goal of the father is to marry the daughter to a respectable husband. The husband, to get a good wife, must be let's say an upstanding citizen, and the girl, the daughter, must uphold a good reputation. First of all, to honor her father, and secondly, because that gives the best chance for her to find the best husband. So everyone wins. Okay, and if and they cannot have a good idea on who a husband is at 19, 20, but the father does. So that's why back in the days you went and you met the father and you asked for his daughter's hand in marriage. That's how it worked. It's logical because men could read other men. They would see if it's a good idea or not, etc., etc. But nowadays, well, you see what happens. Like women cannot get a husband. They get in a way they get pregnant by the man, by some Pookie, and then they don't have the marriage. And so it's a failure. They've been, in a way, they've been robbed of what they should have gotten, a husband, and they get jack shit. They get a loan, and instead of recognizing that it's a problem, they try to make it seem that it's an accomplishment. I'm strong and independent single mother who receives alimony and help from the state.
Yeah.
So it's pathetic, and it has to change.
Well, one thing people they don't consider when it's arranged marriages is once you get married in other countries, and even in the South, still like in the South, United States, and in some cultures in America, the families come together. It's not just two people. The family units come together. Yes, and you do not divorce because of what it means for the family.
Exactly.
It's shameful to get divorced.
Yes.
It looks bad. My friend's Eritrean, and he told me about how they vet each other for marriage. Dude, you have to go back 3 generations for each side, and like, let's just say that like Jessica lives in Eritrea, and his daughter meets some guy. You're gonna vet the guy's family back 3 generations, and if anyone in that family is a junkie, a gambling addict in prison, she can't marry him. She can't marry your son. Your daughter can't marry him.
AJ,
Yeah.
you talked about, well, the only thing left is guys are just going to walk away. I built a house in the Philippines. I have a beautiful dog there.
Right on,
and I
man.
have a really nice girl there. And you're exactly right. I have to meet the father, and I did a background check on the family. And they asked me, why a background check so thorough? I said, I don't want to associate with criminals. You think they would get upset with me? They smiled.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's that's the I agree with what you just said. If I may add, is that nowadays this modern women have no concept of shaming the family name, dishonoring the father. Why? Because the father has been already removed by the selfish single mother.
But here's the thing, Jessica, hold on. These are the same knuckleheads who don't want to take their husband's name because this is my name now, but you're not even trying to protect the family name, you moron.
Yeah, that's already the biggest red flag I can ever see.
Yeah.
If my soon-to-be wife says she will not take my family name, I will.
Yeah,
she will
bye.
not be invited to the marriage.
Yep, and that's not something where if you guys do get everything prepped, let's just say you gotta, you're like, look, I'm gonna try and get married or whatever, and you whatever. Guys, ask that question in the first 2 dates. If not the first date, the second date.
That's a non-negotiable, because that's in a way the victory of a woman is that she has managed to find a family to associate with, which elevates herself and her family, and
Yep.
she in a way is grateful for this. In a way, she should be grateful and thank the husband by taking his last name, therefore creating a bind between the families, and in a way completing her quest in life.
But
they
the
don't see it
social
as-
contract, though, is that men have to risk their lives for women by protecting them, right?
For quality women.
So yes, well, but I'm just saying, in general, the contract was, if we were in a small town out west and a bunch of dudes came riding over the horizon on horseback, that was a bad thing, right? So all the men had to go out and die to protect the chicks. The women were supposed to risk their life in childbirth,
Yes,
right?
Yes.
That's how it went. The women walked away because they don't even want to they don't even want to have kids anymore. They're just deleting them all. And also, too, they want the men to still die to protect them because remember, if you don't have this, the relationship, unless the woman has your child, it can't ever be equal because you have to die to protect her. If there's a situation, she has to make it out, and you aren't. The least that she can do is take your last name. And Steve, yes, you are correct. Steve, I'm going to give you a round of applause. You're going to get a round of applause.
Aside from the credit score, what you should do is meet up with her exes and talk and ask them how is she, because if you really vet a woman seriously for marriage, and it's something which you should do, because otherwise you will get a skewed image.
Yeah. Yep. Here, let's finish this quick.
Minimum to pass the Marines fitness test.
Jameson, who are you saying?
I'll say meeting up with their exes. The visitation rights at the prisons aren't always that great.
It takes
Truth.
Look at this. Look. Okay, for the men.
earn a perfect score. Women had to meet the same minimum, but only need 8 pull-ups to score perfect. Because so few passed, the Marines will let them choose to hang on the bar for 15 seconds.
Look at that.
Pass without
Pathetic.
doing any
Pathetic.
pull-ups.
Pathetic.
stance that works best for you.
Marine Corps officials admit pull-ups are better, and the flexed arm hang elicits little muscular strength adaptations necessary for common military
Look at that.
tasks, such as pulling oneself over obstacles.
Yeah, it's
or
better than
carrying
push-ups. You'd be more stronger that way.
Not in favor of lowering any standards.
Zoe Bedell is a former Marine Corps officer who commanded troops in Afghanistan.
Yeah,
Did
my
you do
ass.
3
Yeah.
pull-ups?
I was at one point able to do 5 pull-ups, but it was that first one that
Whoop-de-doo for you, please.
Bedell says women have to learn how to do pull-ups, something many have never done.
sort of experiment with different techniques, figure out what other exercises to do.
How about you just get better at it? You know what I'm saying? Like,
How
dude,
about you
there's
just get back to the kitchen? That's what
Yeah.
you have nothing to do here on the battlefield. Why does she want to be on the battlefield?
Jessica.
You are scaring the
No,
hoe.
I mean, when things got serious in Ukraine, did you see women on the battlefield?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
They
All these-
completely forgot this foolishness. They just escaped, you know.
All these chicks said, "Got out of there, man."
Critics
Oh,
say the
research the
push
dance
pull-ups
clubs.
is part
Yeah.
of a bigger problem.
Yep.
Pressure from the White House to make the military gender neutral.
Ridiculous.
Something is wrong here, and it's not the women's fault.
No, why? Oh my God! What an old hag. Let's go get your dog dialogue. Oh.
Here's the thing. This chick here,
Jessica.
guys.
It's infuriating.
Seriously, let's do Operation here. Send this chick first. Send all the chicks that are advocating for this.
Yeah,
they
send
need to
them on
sign
an
a thing where they go first, please.
Yeah.
It's the same old story. Bias standard test, right?
Yep. Look at this. Hold on. That's like a friend of mine goes, "Oh well, we all know the SATs and stuff is racist because if they're talking about a foyer in a house, most blacks are so poor they never even grown up in a house that has one. How are they supposed to know what a foyer is? Because you can read a book."
I've never had a chandelier. I know what it is.
What are you talking about? That would be like saying, "Oh well, Asians have never had swimming pools, so they couldn't answer a question about a swimming." What are you talking about? You read a book, you study. What are you talking about?
But man, you see, like, what's it? Yeah, do you guys know do you guys know what a Torsha is in this space? Torsha.
Mm-mm.
So this
Torque
is another.
or, no?
Yeah, she's in the manosphere space allegedly. She's always associating herself with like Fresh and Fit and Rolo. But the way yesterday,
Torsha,
yeah.
Oh, that white girl.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you know what? She's one of Pearly Thing's friends. I remember they used to do lives back in the day, a long time ago, dude. That chick, you want to talk about a grifter, dude? Man, oh man! I remember when she first started out. No, that's that Roma Army chick, guys. That chick is a waste of skin, dude. Straight up.
But she did like a show with Chronic yesterday, and this is why I'm against women really being in this space. It's that same attitude that you just saw from this lady here. It's not the woman's fault. So yesterday, Torsha was trying to convince a mostly male audience why it's not mostly women's fault that they're single moms.
Yeah,
and you just
laughable.
You can look at the stream. It was Torsha and Undead Chronic kind of debating each other, but she was trying to convince Undead Chronic and the mostly male commenters.
I would wipe the floor with her or in the debate.
Basically, why Andrew, because Andrew Wilson wifed a single mom. His wife was like,
who was it?
And,
Was
you know,
she?
I don't know what his
Wilson,
name.
Wilson.
This guy's Rebecca Wilson.
Yeah,
Wilson.
she's a good one. She's a good one. She's a smart one.
Who's Andrew Wilson?
No, she's not. She was a single mom. She had 3 kids by 3 different dudes.
I don't know.
No way.
Yeah.
Really, I did not.
Guys, who is Andrew Wilson?
No, it's the guy from the Crucible. He's a debater. You know.
Oh no! Wait, but hold on. He is a tradcon though. He talks more rebel, but he's a Christian fundamentalist.
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
I told you those guys are full of cap. That what they like to do, they like to go on the whatever podcast and try to virtue signal to porn stars.
No, but
I mean, I can do that.
can you
No,
not
they
say the
waste their
P
time
word,
there.
Say
please?
corn.
Okay,
Oh, my-
please.
oh, my
And
bad, my bad.
also do. Andrew talks more about his Christian beliefs than anything else.
Now,
He said it. That's his whole thing. Is he wants to bring his Christian worldview and Christians. We've talked about how tradcons will talk about wifing single moms. How is this out of his purview? Right? They think, she's been forgiven from all of the dongs she's fell on. It's my job as a Christian man to save all these bastard children. Clown world. Jameson, you were saying?
You must be mistaken. Christians never talk about their faith.
my take on it is that out of all our enemies out there, I would not focus on those who are trying to repent or are trying to improve society. Well, compared to like those who want to really damage it. So I would not be as harsh.
Hold on. I have to pump the brakes there. Because those people that are trying to do that, they are trying to use the same shaming tactics that these feminists are, and it's into the detriment of men. How many tradcons? Well, then you haven't seen enough tradcons. Real men date single. I did this on a live stream. Real men date single moms. Real men would, anyone who says real men would, please. No, real men do what's best for them first, so that you are the most successful version of yourself, economically, physically, mentally. But to say that you need to, Christ put all of his needs before everyone, I mean, everyone's needs first, so as a man, you need to put everyone else's needs before your own. Clown world.
AJ, I think we should not put everyone in the same basket, because there are guys like Michael Knowles, who's like the biggest cuck I've ever seen.
Yes.
And then there's those who are truly, in a way, trying to improve through a red pill perspective and Christian values society, which I would say Andrew is more akin to that, you know. So
I'll back AJ up.
Yeah.
I'll back AJ up here, because when I came through life, it was the other way. I've seen both sides of this coin, and I was the pain gauntlet getting through to the other side. And when things started going sour, the older men were telling the younger men, well, just man up. You could say, well, they were just blue pill. But you got to remember, all those men didn't understand what the hell was going on either.
Yeah.
That was the first part of the gauntlet that we were going through.
Yep.
And so I push back all the time when they say, oh, well, it's not. You got to remember the men that organized the men and kept them in line, and the women that organized the women and kept them in line via the families, like we spoke earlier. They were looking at what was changing and not knowing what the heck they were looking at. They just fell back to the old rhythm of what they said was, well, just be a good wife. Just be a good husband. You'll get through it. It's just a tough spot. It'll pass.
And I want to add this. How many tradcons still think that if your wife divorces you, it's your fault because you didn't celebrate her enough, you didn't cherish her enough, you didn't blah, blah, blah.
Bullshit. This is
But
bullshit.
what I'm saying is that's what a lot of tradcons say, because they still think that all society's ills are caused by men. Because men are not being the manly men. You cannot lead if women won't follow, and you cannot deal with women that... There are men out there. I know guys that have literally got married and did everything that they were supposed to do. Bending over backwards, their wife cheated on them left, and the friggin' and they're angry. And their pastor goes, you know what, son? You can't be mad at that. You got to find another wife as soon as possible. No, even tradcons don't like red pill guys.
Right. I literally stood in front of a bishop, and the wife came home with an STD, and the bishop literally told the guy, and I quote, "What did you do to drive her to this?"
Yeah, that's
it blew my mind. I heard that, and I was like, I'm separating from life over here. You guys can go F off.
Yep.
Can I
Jessica, you were saying? Yeah.
I'll just take, in a way, an answer regarding what you said about men who did not have a clue back then, and so they advised towards a bad path. That's what you said, more or less, right? Regarding the gauntlet, okay? But such is life in general, is that men learn. They try to advise the next generation to do better. Back in the days, they thought it was a good idea to guide young men in a direction, but this is always the case. It was the case back then. They were mistaken, and they tried to correct the course, and they will do it again in the future and in the present. So my take is that men learn that the world is changing.
A lot of men
they
don't,
will
though.
Also, but we most will get burned so hard.
But
I would say that
not a lot of older men. Like a lot of these older,
But that's normal.
especially,
That's normal.
especially tradcon men, right?
Yeah.
These are men that you would look to for guidance.
But
And
AJ,
these are the men like the Tucker Carlsons, the O'Reillys, and all these guys that are so in their own little right wing space that honestly they, like I said, they're just as harmful to So that's why now, like I said, Andrew, he's not really like red pill. He just says, look, he wants what's best for society. Fine, but Andrew's not really red pill. He's like red pill adjacent. But I didn't know that he married some single mom with three kids from.
Chronic Cult said that the stepkids have ADD, all different dads. Oh
man, look at that.
I want to know the end of that story about the bishop.
That was priceless.
Yeah. Galgan, what bishop with the what now?
Well, no, I want to know what the guy did to drive her to that STD.
Oh yeah, to get the her. You know what I'm saying? But guys, to get back on topic here. So guys, I hate this stupid diagram right here.
Yeah,
I hate it.
It's a fool that made it.
Because guys, let's go through them one by one, right? Okay, this one here. Okay, what they don't count on is how did this guy get these boxes? Did he build them himself?
It's earned.
Maybe he stopped by Home Depot and he built the boxes. Maybe this guy didn't want to build that many boxes, and maybe this guy got here late and was lazy, so all they could do is be in the hole, right? The second one, maybe this guy, knowing he's short, should have built some more boxes. Yeah. And also, guys, who built all these boxes? Maybe this guy up here built the boxes on the far left. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look at this. And then there's the one on the right. They're trying to ask probably this tall guy to build the boxes for the other two.
Of course.
That he has to wait there
and give up his boxes.
Exactly. So you know what? Why would this guy on the left even come? You guys can't see my mouse. On the right, that in the blue shirt, why would he even show up to the game if he knew that they were going to keep taking his boxes? Why?
AJ, this is again communist propaganda.
From
women, because they want boxes. They want boxes given to them and made for them for free, and they want the man on the left here to sacrifice and lose everything just so they can enjoy life. That's what this picture says.
Yep, that's true. Okay. Yep, a woman want boxes simply because they have boxes.
They don't need the box.
But yeah, this whole concept is so stupid, dude. It's so dumb. It's like, dude, and guys, life is not fair. Like this middle one, life isn't fair. It's just not. Homeboy on the right needs to cut a hole in the fence. You know what I'm saying? That would work.
also equality of outcome only for good positions, but
Yeah.
not for bricklayers and stuff like that. So everything
Guys.
falls apart when you ask one or two questions, and it just shows how simplistic their whole worldview is. Excuse me, and that it will not stand any scrutiny, and that's why it's laughable. Because we know I mean, you don't have to dig deep to know it's flawed and foolish, and and it's also backed by nature and reality. So that's why I
Guys.
don't even.
Keep going.
No, it's okay. I
Cut.
finished.
Cut a hole in the fence. How's a glory hole going to help him see the game better?
guys, we're gonna check out this video quick because this guy, he makes some good points. So, and this is what was his name? Derek Bearsy is his name. Now I haven't watched this stuff other than just this one video.
Educated is considered racist. Guess I'm an up-and-coming racist. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys have seen this. So there's like this massive push for DEI, right? Diversity, equity, and inclusion. And at its core, I support it, right? I feel like regardless of your sex.
I support it. I will not hear any other word.
Hold on. He keeps going. Hold on.
Gender, color of your skin, height, race,
beta,
religious belief, whatever. Wherever you come from, whatever you look like, I feel like everyone should have equal opportunity at jobs or careers or making a living, right?
Thank you, Mr.
And so
Obvious.
that is generally the core idea between DEI. You want a fair playing field. The problem that I have for DEI is when instead of hiring the best candidate for the job, you hire just for the sake of diversity, right? Like, what if you are lacking an Asian female on your staff and you have one job opening and 10 people apply and maybe the Asian female is the 7th best applicant? But instead of hiring the other 6 who were better for the job, you hire the Asian female because you want to meet these standards of diversity. You want to have an Asian person that is a woman to be part of your culture at work because you're missing that one race or demographic, right? That gets a little tricky because people will argue with me. They'll say, oh, you're a racist or you're a bigot or you're a transphobe. Okay, fine. How about this? If you're having back surgery or heart surgery, would you want a surgeon who is the best at the job? Or would you want a surgeon that was hired because of just DEI? Tell me, which one would you pick? If you really support this idea of what DEI totally entails, then you're telling me you would rather have the DEI surgeon cut you open like a fish and operate on your back or your heart or your brain? Then you're crazy. I want the most qualified surgeon in the entire world to do that job. Right? That is so incredibly important. But you can't have that when these Fortune 500 companies are pushing this hardcore idea of DEI. Right? And this is where I have a massive problem with it. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't hire the Asian woman, right? Sure, the Asian woman should have an equal opportunity as the black guy or the Mexican dude or the guy from Iceland or the dude from Norway or the American or the Canadian or the Peruvian. Whatever, they should all have that equal opportunity. But the hiring, you still need the best possible person for the job. And it's just like Harvard, for example, this super prestigious school in North America. It's harder to get in as an Asian person.
That's true.
Right? Because I guess Asian students are better at certain subjects like mathematics, for example. And so because they want to push this DEI thing, they have to allow less Asian people into Harvard. So there's like a whole scandal there too. So I don't know. The other problem that I have with all this is that you can't talk about it, right?
Right there, guys. You can't even have this conversation at all, or people flip out.
Yeah.
If we were at a workplace and all of us guys were all here, especially us guys, we're having this conversation, you know that some knuckleheaded Karen, she would walk by.
How dare you?
And then go straight to the HR office and try and get all of us fired. You know what I'm saying?
AJ, this is why I said before, I am so grateful for the guys like you that are opening this conversation. Because let's be honest, me and a few other guys, we can't do that.
Mm-hmm. Here, hold on.
You know,
Here's the white privilege card, dude. There you go. Now you can do whatever you want.
Yeah. But no, seriously. And here's the thing with the DEI. How many varieties of human are on Earth? You know, you've got this, you've got that over there, you got this one over here. There's so many varieties. If you have a business that has only maybe 200 positions, are you going to go around the globe making sure you have? I mean, what the heck are they talking about?
Guys, here's a very interesting thing that I noticed that that people don't understand. Jessica, you live in Switzerland, right? Jessica,
Yes, sorry. Yeah. I
okay,
was-
but
yeah.
but are you Swiss?
No, I'm not. I'm not born there. I mean, I am Swiss, but I was not born in Switzerland.
Okay, but you are like ethnically Swiss.
Yes, I'm from Eastern Europe.
People, for some reason, when they say Europe, they say white.
Yeah, because that's more so true than
No.
They say
French
they're
are
black.
French, Germans are Germans. Okay, over here in America, we say white because Gal Cannon's family, Jameson's family, wherever they were from 100 and something years ago, they can't go back to Europe and say that they're whatever that is. They're not going to be accepted. So we call them white Americans. In the same way that Chris and I, we're black Americans because we've been here. We aren't African. We've never been to Africa, right? So we've made these terms white and black over here that does not apply to Europe because Europe is ethnicities and not just race. Swiss are different than Germans, are different than English people. So it's not the same context at all.
You can send me to Poland all day long for the rest of my life, and they will never consider me Polish.
I was going to say, Pitt, don't use that word.
Please do not use that. That's the other N word we can't use, guys. Please. You can say Germans of a particular time period or whatever, but do not use that word. So, guys, once again, for some reason, people will say Chinese or Japanese or whatever. They will say Malaysian or Nigerian. But then when they say Europe, oh, it's all white people. Guys, Spanish people are very different from Swiss people. Swiss people are different from Bulgarians. It's a different language, a different history, a different ethnicity. So, for instance, I've said this 1,000 times. Guys, this whole Meghan Markle thing. Guys, did you know that one of the Thai royal family's sons was actually dating a non-Thai woman, and the Thai people were going nuts, right? Yo, if England is a country, the people there are ethnically English. There's immigrants, but they are English. Their language is English. Their culture is English. They've lived there for thousands of years. Yeah. What's wrong with them saying, I would prefer that our royal family remains English? I would prefer that if you're going to move to my country, over time, you learn our language, right? They have America's different because we don't have a national language. We don't have a national religion. You know what I'm saying? There is no American. Anyone can come here, get citizenship, and be American. But if I move to Poland, I will never be Polish. They'll let me know real fast. I will, because I'm not ethnically Polish. You know what I'm saying?
AJ. Sorry. I just want to mention that this topic of DEI and more so racism is something which is made up by bored white women who have nothing better to do.
Jessica, hold on. You get a round of applause for that.
Because it is. Thank you. It is never. I mean, it is something that is. It's most often than not science fiction. They over exaggerate the presence, and it's a way. It's a cop out for them to explain why they have miserable lives. You know, it's always the patriarchy. It's always the white man bad, etc., etc. So it's just it's just coping. So
Yeah.
the fact that we're even discussing it as if it was like a reality, like as if we were living in some segregation times, it's laughable because they are living in a different world and we are living in reality.
And guys, all of us, we have to work. We don't have time to freaking hate on each other for stupid things like skin color and stuff. And here's the thing: I believe there's more ignorance now than racism, right? Because guys, being black, there's a lot of things about black culture because it's adjacent to white culture, but a lot of people still you can go a lot of places in America and not see any blacks, Hispanics, or anything. You know what I'm saying? Even in Washington State, where I'm from, you go to the coast, there's no black people out there. You go to Aberdeen or whatever, you go to Central Washington, there. But so if someone were to come to me and say something stupid, or even ask, you have to ask dumb questions. So, for instance, Angel's Puerto Rican, right, Angel?
Yeah,
right?
I hope so. Yeah.
Correct. Okay, guys. Puerto Rican culture is different than Cuban culture, Mexican culture, whatever. So in order for me to get to know Angel better, I have to ask him questions to learn about his culture. Some might seem ignorant, but the thing is especially these college-educated white chicks, they assume malice. Angel knows that if I ask him something stupid like, "Hey, Angel, do you eat this type of food?" He's like, well, that's Mexican food. He knows that I'm not trying to be mean to him. You know what I'm saying? Or like, right. Jessica, I know nothing about where you're from. So if I'm going to get to know you, I'm going to ask you some pretty stupid questions about where you're from. And you could either say, wow, this guy's trying to get to know more about me. Or you can say, how dare you? And get mad and go to HR. You know what I'm saying?
AJ, I have the perfect analogy. Pyro knows this because he's been on my channel on the live streams. There's this kid from India that follows my channel, right? He's our age, right? But he asks a lot of these questions when me and Reaper are on together on the live streams. Mm-hmm. Now, this is why I can't have women on my show. Because he asks the hard questions about like black culture, what's this, what's degenerate, what's not.
And they'll be like, hold on, Chris, I got this. I mean, how dare you say that about my friend Chris? He's black and he can't defend himself and he's ignorant and poor, and I'm gonna come in and save him. You know what I'm saying? That's how they actually feel. Keep going, Chris.
So that's basically why I can't have women on my show. Just in general, for a live panel, definitely not. But the questions that he asks, I can tell that he's been dying to ask that, but he's just afraid of the repercussions because of the culture that we've cultivated. Here in the
guys,
States.
You can always ask me anything. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been black for 43 years. Hopefully, I'll be black until the day I die. And guys, once again, it doesn't matter who says it. A fact is a fact. It shouldn't be that I can say that over 70% of black births are out of wedlock, and then Jameson says the same thing, and it's how dare you? You know what I'm saying? It's a fact. It's a fact. A fact is a fact is a fact. That's what it is. Sovereign.
Can I say that?
What's that? If you want to. Go for it, dude. No, but locals. Someone said something about locals.
I had sorry. I think.
No, keep going.
No, I want to just add on what you said about the fact that other people. I mean, there's a video where a guy is dressing up like he's white and he dresses up like a Mexican.
I saw that.
And then he goes and asks Wokies how do they feel about him, and they all say that he's racist and it's cultural appropriation and stuff like that. And then he goes into like towards Mexicans, and they're all like, "No, it's cool, man. We like it." So it just shows how mistaken their ideology is.
Yeah, I saw that. Here, guys, let's do this quick, and then I have
the way that I'm
I have
talking,
the story about the UT Austin, how Texas shot down the whole DEI thing, and all these knuckleheads are getting fired. Huh?
about this subject now and voicing my opinion. If I say this at work, in the workplace, I would get crucified. I would literally get crucified, dude. Because you can't have this opinion.
Sovereign says scientists have found the fastest thing in the universe. It's a woman running away from accountability.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Right? I would automatically get labeled as a misogynist, a bigot, a sexist, a transphobe, whatever. Name the ist term you want to call me, right?
Well,
And it's so sad because I see this at my work, see this at my day job. As a courier, it is a requirement. You have to be able to lift a box that is 75 pounds. It is a physical requirement for the job. Sometimes I go to a place, like at the airport, there's a fucking airplane door, the windshield, there's an elevator door, there's a box of hydraulic axles or parts or nuts or bolts or sheet metal. Like there's heavy ass shit.
Hey Jessica, man, thanks for calling in.
Yeah,
and like I said, dude, you have to understand, like, anytime these wokey wokes, especially white women, say anything to you about anything, you have to tell them that their entire ideology is based on racism. Seriously.
Don't you worry, I give them my thoughts as often as I can.
I'm gonna say, somehow, guys, I think he's telling the truth. Hey, thanks, buddy.
Bye,
I
guys.
appreciate that.
Have a good stream. Bye.
Guys, I'm gonna let this play. I'll be right back. Pyro, you were saying? I think.
Yeah, I forgot.
Okay, here. I'll let this play, guys. I'll be right back.
When you're a courier, and you need to be able to lift 75 pounds. And that is a prerequisite for the job. And so who do you think are going to be the best candidates for this job, right? It's going to probably be big, tall, strong dudes, right? If that's sexist, so be it, but that is the truth, right? Now, am I saying that there aren't women who can't do that? There definitely are, right? But we have this thing where, we're missing a certain, let's say, woman of a certain ethnic origin or religion or whatever, and we need to hire them to balance out this DEI requirement. And then we have some couriers that are like 4'10". And then now, how do you do the job? And so now at work, we'll have these situations where, so-and-so person can't do the job because there's a 65-pound box of bolts. And now that affects the rest of us, right? Because now you don't have the best person for the job. And so this whole DEI thing, it drives me nuts because I see it at my day job. I see it at work, and then management promotes it like it's this glorious thing. And sure, it is if it's for equal opportunity, but it's such a bad system to follow for equal outcome.
Guys, I just want to say this. What really, 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 really burns my bacon is when people say that the systems that make America great, systems that are awesome, that are unique to the American experiment, due process, free speech, that somehow those are inherently racist. It's not having access to those systems, that is. Because right now, every group can do what any other group can do. You can't name a single thing that Jameson can do that I can't do. Actually, I would say Jameson, if he got on dating apps, could clean up with the B-dubs now. All these swirlers out there. Oh, they're all yours, Jameson. No, but seriously though, like that's like they go, we want transformer rights. Guys, what rights do we have that don't have? What? I'm waiting. It's crazy. Anyways, so guys, this is the whole. So Texas shot down that DEI law. So guys, check this out.
Pepper. Right now, the impact of the statewide DEI ban is being felt at the University of Texas, and DEI stands for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion.
Guys, let's give Texas a round of applause. We'll give them one for shooting down DEI. And then 2 for the ultra Chad move of shipping those migrants to all those sanctuary cities who were talking trash about Texas and saying, if we were at the border, we could do it better. And Greg Abbott said, bet, here you go.
Within the last few hours, we've learned that UT is laying off a number of employees who'd previously held DEI-related positions on campus. This comes a week after Republican State Senator Brandon Creighton sent a warning letter to university system administrators about the state's expectations for higher education and institutions to comply with Senate Bill 17, which is the law that bans DEI initiatives at public universities. KDU's Darrenisha Heron is standing by live on UT's campus tonight. Darrenisha, you're hearing that a large number of layoffs may be tied.
Hello, nurse.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Oh yeah. How you doing?
Man, oh man. I got a breaking story in my pantalones. What's up, girl? How you doing? She can bring the news van over here. What's up? Man.
That's right, Brian. And I spoke
Yeah,
with
she's
a
nice.
few students here at the University of Texas, and they tell me this has come as a shock to not only them, but those staff members. According to our media partners, the Awesome American Statesman, at least 60 employees will be fired.
60 employees, guys. 60. Guys, how much money do you think that they're saving? Here, let's do some math. Let's just say those people make, this is Texas, let's round it up to about $65,000 a year. Let's just make the average, let's do the average about $60,000 a year, right? Right? And then we will multiply that. Let's do times 60, right?
Talking about in the millions.
Yeah, $3.6 million.
Yeah.
They're saving.
It was my understanding there would be no math.
Right? Huh. I know, because math is racist, right? You guys heard that a knuckleheaded professor from Washington State who was saying that math is I can't even say it again. It's so ridiculous, dude. It's so ridiculous.
I can't believe that person is a professor. That's just it's like just give anybody a job.
Yeah. Yep.
At the end of this semester. Now, this all has to do with the diversity, equity, and inclusion that has been banned at universities across Texas.
Good.
Now, this is because of SB 17. Now, the Division of Campus and Community Engagement is one of many that had a name change earlier in the year due to SB 17. The university plans to redistribute some of the programs in the DCEE. In a letter sent out to the community, University President Jay Harsel wrote in part, quote, "This means that we will continue to operate many programs with rich histories spanning decades, such as disability services, the UT charter schools, and volunteer and community programs," end quote. The letter went on to say funding used to support DEI across campus prior to SB 17's effective date will be redeployed to support teaching and research. As part of this
that's what it's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying?
Education associates and assistant deans who were formerly focused on DEI will return to.
Which side do you guys think Walt Whitman was shooting from? It was like, it was this level right here. You guys know who Walt Whitman was? Anyone?
No.
Poet?
No, No, the guy.
Who am I
Oh,
thinking?
I know you're talking about the
Yeah,
one
the
that he's
sniper.
supposed to be a student that had like a brain tumor, and he started opening up on the students.
Yeah.
I think around the mid '60s, I think.
No, is that his name? No.
It's
Who's
not
the
Walt
awesome-
Whitman, but
sorry.
I know you're talking about. They made a
Hold
movie
on.
about that too.
What's his name?
I think AJ's talking about the guy
Charles
that.
Whitman. Charles Whitman.
Charles Whitman, yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he shot those students though. I think he
Charles
killed 20 of
Whitman.
them.
Yeah, he was blasting, man.
To
Made
their
me
full
doubt
time.
myself.
Into that.
I knew Walt Whitman was a poet.
Yeah, Charles Whitman. Close enough.
Faculty positions. I've done multiple stories on SB 17, and students have been struggling. Students a part of diversity organizations have been struggling to find funding, as well as
Cool.
some of their annual events have been canceled. I'm going to go to a meeting here on campus in just a bit where these students are expected to talk about.
Here, I'll give you my address. You can come to a meeting over here. Shoot. Guys, here's another news story. Hold on.
There are 19 ayes and 12 nays. The bill is finally passed.
Senate Bill 17, which took effect in January of this year, bans diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives at public Texas colleges and universities. As a result, DEI organizations and clubs are being shut down.
We have so many people of color and we have so many first-generation students, and to just kind of cancel all the safe spaces, and that's...
Please. So you go there, you do your homework, pass all your classes, and get out of there.
Yeah, that's it.
Isn't it funny, guys? My granddad, he went to college in California back in the 60s, right? And there were some colleges that were segregated and some weren't. If you could have, somehow bring him back to life and have him go to these campuses now where he sees blacks only dormitories, dude, what do you think he would say? You know what I'm saying? Here it is 60, 70 years later, and it's like things have moved backwards. Look at that.
Really not okay.
In an email sent Tuesday from University of Texas at Austin President Jay Hartzell, he says the university has laid off employees who used to work in DEI programs. The American Association of University Professors say about 60 people were affected by these layoffs and were ordered to shut down all DEI programs by the end of May.
It's not just something that impacts current students, it's going to impact a lot of people in the future, and they're like firing people, and like people are losing their jobs.
State Senator Brandon Creighton co-authored Senate Bill 17, which passed last year. He sent a letter to Texas university leaders last week warning they could lose millions of dollars in state funding if they didn't comply with the law. After SB 17 passed, we spoke with DEI critic Sherry Sylvester with the Texas Public Policy Foundation. She says these initiatives are discriminatory to non-minority groups and promote critical race theory.
People think that this is a minority recruitment program. It's not. Our universities and our state agencies should look like Texas.
Some UT students like Reba.
Here's the thing. It's what happens to Asians, right? That are doing better than white people. Oh wait, they don't count, right? That's funny how that works. It's ridiculous. Guys, my home, the school district that was near mine in Washington State, they're saying Asians don't even count as students of color anymore because they do so well in school.
Prodrudy says it's a step in the wrong direction.
Like it feels like we're living back in like 1950s Texas.
How do you figure? Guys?
I can't answer. I best keep my mouth quiet.
She's saying this as like a Hispanic or an Indian chick, I don't even know, going to one of the best schools in the country. She's standing right there, more privileged than 99.9% of all the women that have ever lived. Right? And she's saying that it's back to the 1950s.
And now here's a funny thing, AJ. Look at the ratio of males in college. It's the lowest it's ever been. And she can say that?
Yeah,
she can actually get that out of her pursed lips?
Yep. But now you guys see colleges are closing down. All across America, colleges are closing. Yep.
Where we want to be.
Yep.
Thank you for watching.
So guys, look at one more article, and then wait. So this is the anti-Asian stuff at Harvard. We can see that the discrimination against Asian students. You know what I'm saying? Data analysis shared with the USA Today. So they're trying to say that this isn't true, but it was because that lawsuit, the Asians won. You know what I'm saying? And then this is where is it? Okay. 7 ways your DEI initiatives are harming your company. Number 1, it's discriminatory. It's hard to disagree that firing or not hiring someone because of their race, whatever, is illegal. Yet when someone is treated preferentially in the workplace based on these characteristics, is it called diversity and inclusion? Okay, number 2, DEI unnecessarily preferences physical attributes over the non-physical. That is facts. You look at someone's skin color and not how they do on a test. Benny Dave, what's going on? Conrad's here. What's going on, guys? DEA diminishes the size of the talent pool. Facts. That's true. Yep, by putting unnecessary limitations on the talent pool because of race or gender quotas under DEI, the number of qualified candidates that may otherwise be a better fit for the company is reduced. That'd be like saying, guys, we all own an engineering firm, right? And we have to have 50% men and 50% women. The women will not statistically be as qualified as the men because you have to hire from a smaller pool. That's just numbers. You know what I'm saying?
And then here's the next part, AJ. Do you know the amount of females that are taking STEM courses, then take the courses in college and finish, because there's a huge drop off, and then the amount of when I went to college, I actually did a report on this, and I went to college in my real late years, and the professors hated my report. They because I showed that it was something like 65% of females that studied a STEM only stayed in the career field 10 years on average, and then they bailed out of the whole career field. Where the males, they stayed in the career field 20, 30 years. You would see guys that are 80 years old, 70 years old, still in the career field.
Yep.
As a blah, blah engineer.
Look at this. So DEI decreases performance. So when hiring preference is placed on one's looks rather than skills, experience, and other qualifications, failure is often the result. Look at that. Okay, 2 things can happen when a significantly underqualified candidate is hired. 1, the candidate stays but decreases productivity. And 2, they quit and get fired, and their work is passed on to others. Facts. Number 5, it's divisive. With anyone showing preference to their career based on their physical attributes rather than merit, envy and disdain are sure to occur. And that's what happened with Asians. Because I know a lot of Asian kids were like, these black people ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm telling you, it's all college-educated, upper-class white chicks. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's ridiculous. That's like the whole ephemism thing. If you are a woman who's black, Asian, Hispanic, what these suffragettes and stuff ain't got nothing to do with you. Okay. DEI diminishes accomplishments. Facts. Because, guys, it does. If you know there's people getting in that are underqualified, everyone's going to assume that any person of that group is only there because of the quotas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas if they get rid of that, you know that you're there because you made it. You know what I'm saying? And the DEI is distracting. DEI has become so widely promoted in corporate spheres that following the belief that diversity is strength, that many executives have become obsessed with this notion, gone overboard in promoting it to the point that it's become more of a distraction. Facts. And guys, this is even worse with these big corporations where they get that stupid rating score based on the LDH TV stuff, and they're going against what the fans want to get the money on the back end based on the LDH TV stuff. Nicole, how's it going? Death Proof. What's going on, man?
You know,
yeah.
You need not look any further than the movie Soul Man, where C. Thomas Howell takes an overdose of tanning pills to get a African American.
Hey, that's a funny
African-American spot.
movie. There's no way that they can do that movie now, man.
Oh,
that
hell
movie
no.
was hilarious, though, man. Hold on. Okay, guys.
T.
This is
Austin
going to
is
be the
reported-
students mobilizing. So let's see what these knuckleheads think that they're gonna do.
They start 11 in the morning. As many as 60
Right?
employees who were
You
in.
guys know one of the most gangster things that I've ever heard is when Jordan P. Peterson said that how he got around the protesters of his talks. He started giving them at 7 o'clock in the morning. And none of these wokey wokes had the, were principled enough or about the cause enough to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and protest his freaking talks. You know what I'm saying? So
In
The ones who
diversity,
were in
equity,
line at
and
Starbucks.
inclusion-related
Yeah.
jobs at the university.
It's a byproduct of Senate Bill 17, the state's ban on DEI initiatives at public universities. It comes a week after the state senator who wrote the bill warned university system leaders about not complying with it. KVU's Darren Shaharan spoke with students about these changes tonight. She joins us now live from.
There she is again. Be still, my beating heart.
I can't see the name Austin though and not think Austin.
Yeah.
Campus with more. Darren Isha.
I don't even care that her name is Darren Nisha.
Sweden and Brian, students tell me over 1,000 of them got together in a private meeting tonight to talk about how to stop this. Like,
Ooh, I hope the school and the senator are shaking in their boots. Ooh,
many
please.
of those possibly 60 staff members, they were shocked because everyone was under the impression that these jobs were secure.
So she must have ran track in college.
These students are
Something.
mobilizing after learning that some staff members will be fired because of the trickle-down effect of SB 17, which bans diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives at public universities.
Honestly, I cried and I was angry. A lot of people are upset. All of my.
What is that shirt she's wearing? Do you see that? What is that? Texas?
I need to see it again.
Texas black something or other. I don't even know, man.
A lot of people are.
That's a
are
woke
upset.
t-shirt.
All of my group chats are raging. All of the group me's, all of the slacks. Everybody is raging.
They say the people and experiences close to them are being ripped away. According to our partners at the American Statesman, at least 60 staff members who were previously in DEI roles have been notified that their last day is at the end of the semester. In a letter to the UT community, President Jay Harsel wrote in part, quote, "To reduce overlap, we are closing the Division of Campus and Community Engagement and redistributing the remaining programs," end quote. That division used to be DEI related and, like similar departments, had to change its name in January because of the new law.
This is just Texas. Texas does not want us here. Texas has never wanted us here.
Please!
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Guys, you know who's not saying that? The Asian students that are there. Have you guys ever see the thing? Hold on. The most gangster thing I've ever seen. Whereas all these kids and they're in the library, like Black Lives Matter, Black Lives matter, and the Asian guy goes, hey, this library. I yells at people.
That was epic.
In the library. Hold on. Library. Let's see. Oh, this is New York Post? What is this? Today USA? Come on. Here it is. Hold on. Look at this.
Hey! This is library.
Exactly. That was epic.
Oh.
Yo, dude, Chin Woo is a gangster in this bad boy. Dude, look at that. Hey, this is a library. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Any other any last comments about DEIA you guys?
Well, like I was gonna just add in the part. I think a part of it is we have to stop listening to Black people from Atlanta when it comes to like giving advice on how things should work in life.
On anything, yeah.
Like really on, because their life view is very skewed because Atlanta is not like most cities. So they expect it to go to a town or a city and there should be 50% Black, 50% white, it's stuff like that. But it's just not how life works. First of all, you know, that's basically I would put in for that.
This is how stupid a lot of like younger Black, like especially Black like women are B-dubs, right? They go, oh my God, I traveled to Croatia and I didn't feel safe, and I expect to be treated exactly like a Croatian person. You're a guest in their country. These travelicias want to go to friggin' a small village in Peru and then get mad when everyone's staring at him funny. You're in a village in Peru. They don't see Black people every day. You know what I'm saying? Ridiculous. Let's see here.
What I love is when they travel over to other countries, and that's like my new hobby is watch those videos. So they travel to this other country and they're stunned, you know, because no one tolerates their BS. They just put them in their place.
Guys, the West is a very, very, very small part of the world. And a lot of these places do not agree with a lot of this foolishness. They just don't. You know what I'm saying? So all this LD, HD, TV stuff, all this feminism stuff. All right, guys, let's just switch gears here because we all know what time it is.
Hey, this is live stream.
Hey, this live stream.
That's the sound of the police.
Okay, here we go, guys. Let's just get this going here. Let me get this going. Let me change up the ambiance here. And guys, thank you for all you guys who tuned in on Friday. All you guys that are part of the Discord, guys. I did drop the link, so guys, please join the Discord. I'll drop. No. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
What happened? Okay. I hit the wrong button. So guys, make sure you are part of the Discord. Guys, make sure that you sub to 50 and 304s. That's my other channel. I'll drop the link here in a second, guys. I think that I can finally put the race card away. And then, guys, I haven't even watched most of this one yet, but yeah. Anyways, here we go.
On April 21st,
yeah. Huh?
See you soon.
Are you out of here?
Go.
All right, Bob.
About it. Yeah.
Take it easy, okay? All right, buddy.
Take it easy.
Have a good one.
23, police responded to a grocery store parking lot in reference to a dispute about a minor car accident between two drivers. You won't believe what happens next.
Hi, how are you?
Really good. Do you know him? I don't want to even bring him up, but you're not going to touch my mom or me, and you're going to leave me alone.
Didn't he? He just walked up to the car. Like, seriously?
Okay. Well,
Go away. You can send me a letter.
Okay. Well, here's
Here's
the thing.
There's nothing. Where's the car?
There's right here.
You pulled up next to us.
Okay. Well, there's damage on his car and there's damage on your door that matches his damage.
Well, I guess you have to match yours.
Okay.
But you're not gonna touch me, and you're not gonna actually take me there.
Well, I don't need to touch you, so that's fine.
You wanted to go.
Okay.
Look
at that.
Nothing to do with me.
Oh, Okay, well, who's this?
He's not driving this car. I am.
Okay, ma'am.
Ah, she hit the car again! Guys, Steve, because she's a passenger. Her mom was driving. I think she's just drunk and stupid. And guys, look. She already hit the car once. Hold on. Look at this.
Okay,
Watch.
well, who's this?
He's not driving this car. I am.
Okay, ma'am.
Do not touch my mom.
Stop.
Do not
Stop.
touch my mother.
No one's touching.
Stop!
Stop. You're
Stop.
Mom,
Stop.
Sorry,
You
guys.
don't
Enough.
touch me with a knife. You
Enough.
don't touch me with a knife.
Enough.
Get
Enough.
the fuck away from me.
Enough.
Get away.
Enough.
No. You're a fucking
Enough.
guy. You're a guy.
Don't you touch me.
Your guy?
You don't touch me again.
Enough.
Guys, don't they all sound the same? Right? Don't they all sound the
Don't you put your hands on me!
Back up or you're gonna go to jail.
Fuck you! I will go to jail.
I bet you will.
Go f yourself. I didn't spit at you.
Man, relax.
You're lucky I didn't kick you in the balls. Don't touch me.
I love the part when the police officer goes, "I bet you will."
Look at this.
Supervisor over here.
Now look at. Wait. That escalated quick. It's time. Look at that, dude. She all of a sudden she's running.
Ma'am. For the love of God.
What is wrong with
For
her?
the love of God. Wait.
How about both and a supervisor?
Don't touch me. Get the fuck away from my mom.
Ma'am,
Before I kill you.
ma'am, you need to stop.
Get the fuck out of my mom. Get away
Did she
from
kick
me.
him?
Stop.
Get away.
Don't kill. Don't kill.
You're hurting her. Help!
Okay.
Help!
Don't you walk
Help! Help!
Here.
Please help!
Why don't you just step
Get
right
the fuck away from my mom! Get away from my mom!
Sorry, guys. This sound is horrible.
You get it, Mark. You get
You
her.
motherfucker, I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna fucking kill you!
You need to knock it off.
Dang, guys, what do you think she's been drinking?
What are you gonna do?
Everything.
She's probably on that drinking and on something.
You need. Okay.
Guys, it is 1:30. She's this drunk.
Okay. Help! Help! My mom! I need! My mom's trying to get help! You losers, you have no idea what you just
We need to do a count on how many times she says "mom."
Yeah.
You piece of shit. You have no
Who do we have
idea.
coming?
Your
Everybody.
mom is
Do we have an ambulance?
Everyone.
Ambulance coming? Yeah.
Go fuck
Okay.
yourself. My mom is better than you. Get your whole dick off my leg.
That's right. Ma'am,
Get
stop
your
that.
dick off my leg.
Ma'am, stop it.
Get your dick off my leg.
Nobody's dick is on you.
That's hilarious.
Help! Help!
This is just too much.
You know how much I hate you? You know what?
Good.
You piece of shit. I just got you too.
I got her left leg.
Help! Help! Officer! He's hurting my left leg. Can you take me in? Please help me. He's hurting me.
Yeah, she's trying to kick us.
No, it hurts. If you try to do that, can you help me, officer? Please help me, officer.
Sure, I'll take care of you.
help me.
We got you.
You have no idea. You have no idea what I'm going to do if you don't help me. Help! Help! You pieces of shit, you have no idea. My mom. I love you, mommy. Just let me go, you idiot.
We can't let you go.
Oops. Sorry, guys.
On
Sorry.
April 21st.
Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please.
You okay there? Doing all right? What's your name? Danielle,
Danielle, get in the car.
Well, Danielle's not getting in your car right now.
No.
I don't know.
Wait, so someone was in the store, like waiting for him?
Sit down. No, she's not.
Get your original complaint over here.
She got pushed. No, just let her. She's okay. Let's just leave her right here for now.
Central 3170. Can you change my call to 1050 private property?
What a mess.
Okay.
How you feeling? Danielle, you see me? Can you? Okay. She's already on us, so. The guy in the sunglasses, the original complainant. Okay, can you sit up for us?
Jesus.
This is just too funny. I mean, jeez.
What a mess. It said Long Island iced tea lunch special.
If I close my eyes and don't look at the screen, I could point at multiple, little kids in my mind, like, oh, it's that one, it's that one. No, it's an adult.
What did they charge her with?
Parking lots, yo.
Okay, guys, hold on. Look at this. Here we go. This. Look at this. You guys ever see something and it's like, this channel's new, guys. This is Cops. Wait, Cops PD. So they're our new channel. Check them out. But here we go, guys. Look at this. All this over a parking ticket. Watch.
Hey man, we could easily tow your car if you want.
But I'm here.
It doesn't matter. It's parked illegally. We can tow it.
Hey, come here. What's the difference? I mean, what's the difference? We'll pay right now.
We're dealing with guns right now. It's a little bit bigger than you right now, okay?
Oh, that's not a smart thing to say. You guys hear that? We got guns too, man.
Y'all got guns too in the car?
All the cops think they're all
In cars? In the car? Because we'll tow you. All right.
Did you guys see? You guys see that? Look at that.
Yep.
She tears up the ticket and throws it. Let's watch the super slow replay.
Car? Because we'll tow you.
No!
Look at that. For littering. Congratulations. Stop resisting.
No.
Stop resisting or you're going to go to jail.
You are. Never could talk
You're
to
already
shit.
going to jail.
It's time! Let's go, dude.
You're under arrest. You're under arrest.
You're controlling.
For littering. For littering.
Oh, where is this?
Public
Oh, speaking of that, guys, this is Austin, Texas, right? So there we go.
We're trying to go to our freaking car and got right here.
Y'all ripped up a ticket and threw it all over us, so you're going to jail.
Moron. Yeah, that's Austin. Yeah.
Separate me and 408% of call center location, please. We have hard time. How come she's going to jail? She's
For littering, she just threw it all over us, actually.
Bro, just stand down, and when I call y'all, just answer, alright? Okay. Alright. Give me your number. Put your number right down. Write it down. Put it in my purse.
Man, I remember post-COVID, you'd have like, you just be in like in a Boost Mobile or a Cricket Mobile store, and these ladies would come in through there,
dude,
with their contract in their hand.
Yeah.
Arguing for 20 hours.
Yeah.
Rip the contract right in front of It'll be a whole circus, bro. Oh man. Those are some low-key, those are some funny times.
Yeah. Everyone came out of the cough. That's crazy.
So you're not digging
No, write it down in my arm. Yeah, give me a.
not gonna be able to do it in there.
Go over there and I'll get it from you guys in a second, okay?
Do you have a pen, officer?
I'll go get it from them.
You
in a
got a
second.
pen right there.
I will go get it from them in a
You
second.
have a
Be
pen
quiet.
right
You know what?
there.
Now you're not getting the number. Let's go.
Good. Guys.
No, we're going back there.
Guys, give this cop a round of applause, man. He's not taking any trash from these chicks at all.
Thank goodness.
You guys want to yell at me? I'm trying to help you out. Where's he at? Right there? Because she's screaming in my face. I don't have to be yelled at. That's not my job.
Can we have a transport, please? No. Is that your car? What did I do? I didn't do shit.
You ripped up paper and threw it on us. You ripped up your ticket and threw it on us.
I didn't do nothing.
Okay, well you didn't do
That's
nothing
not
then.
my ticket. Did you see my name on it?
It doesn't matter. It's on your car.
No, you didn't.
It's with these 304s, man. This is just absolutely insane.
You can't even take my freaking purse off of me. Ouch! Ouch! How are you hurting? It's a cat. Leave it on, I can't. I have to check. Well, ouch! Stop resisting. We're going to go for another charge. You're being recorded. No one's touching you. Ouch!
You want me to cut it off? I'll cut it off if you want.
Ouch! Ouch!
Stop
You're pulling my
dramatic.
hair!
I'm trying to get your hat off.
You're pulling my hair!
Nobody's even pulling your hair.
You're pulling my hair!
You're being dramatic right now. Nobody's
You're
pulling your
pulling my
hair.
hair!
Nobody is pulling your hair. Nobody is pulling your hair.
Please.
My hair. I'm a freaking woman. Jesus. Whole
Stop
fucking
moving.
raised jaw. Oh, this no one.
Isn't it funny how all these chicks always try and pull the woman card, right? The whole rest of the time, it's all this.
I am woman anymore, and numbers too big to ignore.
Right? And then the cuffs come out. I'm a woman, right?
Obviously, nobody raised
Come
jaw.
on,
You
man.
don't have no fucking family. That's why you're over here. Sorry for your loss, mommy. You're not one of me. Obviously, you're from somewhere else. You are different breed.
Is that like the Hispanic version of when black cops say, "Why you black and why you with the police?"
Yeah, that's what it is. Did you just hear the last word she said? Began with a B and ended with an S?
Let's see.
Different breed.
Stop talking.
Coña.
BREEDS.
Yeah.
Oh, you're different. Yeah.
I think I can sit myself.
Well, then move your legs. I'm not doing this.
No, I think I can sit myself.
Sit down before you go for resisting transport.
Oh, you guys. Okay, we're gonna do one more, and guys, I was gonna save this for its own, but the sheer absurdity of this next one.
It's called littering, okay? It's literally in the Texas Penal Code.
With anybody, but like, come on.
Dude, if you don't wear a belly shirt, if you have a belly, you know what I'm saying? That should be like a law.
Cops who've been cops for a long time, they don't see that. They see that.
I've been doing this for 10 years, probably longer than you've been an adult.
You see what I'm saying? I'm having a conversation. This
Savage.
guy right here is just, I don't know. I've been having a.
We were having a good time, but
civil conversation right here. I don't know what's your problem. I don't even want to talk to you. I want to talk to this guy.
Well, he's out of transport or person, unfortunately.
That's fine.
The faster she gets down there, the faster she can get out.
I don't even want to. You get what I'm saying? I've had a civil conversation.
Just walk away, dude.
Yeah, impounded.
Oh, and they're impounding the car. Oops.
The guy walked off with them. Okay, so he's not here anymore. We told him to wait until it moved, and they decided they want to rip up a ticket and throw it on us. Whose car is it? The guy that walked off.
Not hers? Well, then I want to start an impound for it because it's part of the leader.
Arrest her too.
Hey guys, to prevent her from getting additional charges, what is her name? Or she can get failure to identify. Okay, fine.
Dang, some friends, right? Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that, man. There's no honor amongst 304s, right?
No, you can't.
I absolutely trained public intoxication and resisting. We don't need to. I can smell it.
No, you can't.
I absolutely can. I work with drunk people for a living.
Can't, because you what? You're just being a fucking patrol officer downtown?
Correct. I deal
You're a
with drunk people
patrol.
every day.
You're
Correct.
an officer. You're a patrol officer. You don't need shit.
You're correct. I am a
You don't
patrol
need
officer
shit.
downtown.
You're not nothing.
So are you refusing to identify?
And yet you're in the back of his cop car.
But look at what she's doing, AJ. She's putting a price tag of his salary on his value of life.
Yeah.
Meaning, well, he doesn't make more than X, so your value of life is like dirt. I could do whatever I want to you.
Yeah, but how crazy is it that, let's just say if this guy only makes $40,000 a year, he probably gets overtime, makes about 70 or 80. But the fact that he can still throw you in handcuffs, that's even worse. You know what I'm saying? Now you're freaking in the custody of a $22 an hour dude. That's your fault. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know my name?
I don't.
Do you know my name?
I don't.
What's my name?
I don't know. That's what I'm
What's my
asking
name?
you.
What's my name?
Ma'am, if you don't identify yourself, you
you're
get another
annoying.
charge.
What's my name?
If you do not
If you
identify
can
yourself, you
guess
get
what's
another
my
charge.
Guess what's
Say my name. Say my name.
I'm trying to prevent you from catching another charge.
No.
Okay, you're gonna catch failure to identify.
I'm telling you.
You're gonna catch a charge for failure. What is it?
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Tell me.
It's easy.
You got 5 seconds before you catch it.
And I guarantee she is too. Instead of Chad and Tyrone, was it Juan and Gerardo, right? Shoot.
Oh yeah.
Queen?
Queen.
What's your last name, Queen?
If you can guess what queen means
what is your
in
last name?
English, then you can guess
What is
my
your last name?
What Queen means in English?
Okay, so your alias is now gonna be Queen.
C-A-N-O. My last name is C-A-N-O.
What is your
And
birthday?
that's all you need.
What's your birthday?
Yeah, that's Texas. Kano's a very Kano and Cantu. Those are two really, really common names in South Texas.
I need your birthday. Once I get your birthday, we'll be done with this.
We need better judges. If we had better judges,
guys, let's skip ahead.
Watch take photos.
She's still, guys. I fast forwarded by 3 minutes. This is 6th
Do you have
Street.
any pain or EMS? Ma'am, do you have any pain or EMS?
She's gonna start crying. Why? Look, they're only talking to the white dude. Because this guy's Hispanic, and then the chick is Hispanic too.
Maybe she thinks he's like a Chad, I guess.
I don't know.
I'm a supervisor for these officers.
My name is Elizabeth Jane Cano.
Your name is what? Here, hold on, let me write it down.
Oh, you had to picture shit? Oh.
Hey, so.
No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna
No,
speak.
thank you.
You don't have to listen. You don't have to respond. But I am gonna speak. So, like I said, I'm a supervisor down here, and I came out here to look into the actions of the officers from earlier when they took you into custody.
All right.
Okay, so failing.
Cuando con yo soy nomás habla en español. Cuando.
You speak English, so don't.
I know you speak English. What are you talking about? Guys, she's not gonna cooperate. Now, guys, usually I wouldn't do anything this long, this late. But guys, Garrett Grant, what's up, man? These knuckleheads, these morons, these dolts, these idiotas, they bring this chick on their bachelor party. Why? Why? And she gets drunk and of course gets up in some dude's face.
Is there a recorder?
Wait. I don't get it. So she's they brought her.
She's one of their friends or jump offs or something. But these guys are having a bachelor party, and somehow someone had invited her along or something. Either way, she's in the mix.
Because I didn't do anything wrong?
On October
she's
8th,
fucking somebody in the group.
2023, police officers were called for a disturbance inside a parking garage. Officers respond to the area and immediately observe individuals arguing and a female striking a man.
Of course.
Hey! Hey! Out of the car. Hey! Over here. All right, turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
That's his girlfriend. Why?
Put your hands behind your back.
Get off of me.
Don't
For
resist.
what?
Don't resist. Don't resist.
For what?
Stop.
For what?
I'm investigating your crime
Mr. Brooks. Outside the ticket, Mr. Brooks.
For what?
Once again, I'm investigating a crime.
For what?
Savannah, stop.
Okay.
Stop, Savannah.
No.
Savannah, please stop.
No. For what?
Savannah. Guys, don't ever date a girl named Savannah.
Stop, Savannah, please
If you have it on recorded, yes.
Yeah, it is recording. It's been recording. Now you're going to jail for resisting. Stop. Stop, please.
I'm not.
Hey, you're going to get tased.
God. I don't ask.
He's going straight to it.
Please let this guy taste this chick. Please.
You want me to taste?
Oh, he's not
Put your hand behind your goddamn back. I'm not telling you.
Merry Christmas.
Ah! We've all been drinking, but I haven't.
The sound effect got her straight.
Dang it, you guys. Man, shoot.
Stop pulling away. Once again. I'm sorry.
You're
I
on.
need your ID and her ID.
So somehow they had invited her along. They're all drinking. Guys, we all know what was gonna happen later on that night, right?
Oh yeah, the Express.
All right. Sit down right here.
Sit right here?
Yeah. Sit.
What a mess.
I don't know where my buddy went. He's driving a car. Okay, so that means he's drunk.
Dude, he saw the cops come in because he was drunk and he was behind the wheel, and he said, he got the hell out of there, dude. Is that a Lambo? That's a Urus, right? Yeah, it is. That's an expensive car, guys.
Stop talking. Stop talking. We've all been drinking, and we've all been.
Get an Uber. Get a Lyft.
Neither of us were driving. We just had a little thing. Your driver already ran away. I know that. Grab the bag and go over there, okay? I don't want you to be around here. Hey, I wanted to let you know we weren't driving. I know. Her and I had a little bit of a fight. I walked up and saw it. It's all recorded.
Hey, yo. No.
Stop. Shut up. Please. Wait.
Dude, back away. You don't want any of this, dude.
There, okay? Don't be mean. I'm not being mean. Savannah, please, stop.
Can I have your name? Can I have your name?
Yeah, Officer Thorne.
It says what?
Officer.
I was not driving.
No shit.
No shit. It's not. Was I here meeting them? Yes.
Okay. Well, I saw something else when I walked in, and people waving me down.
What did you say?
Nothing. I'll talk to you later.
No, you better.
That's like a $200,000 car, man.
I didn't do shit wrong.
Okay. Well, you're in handcuffs and he's not, so obviously there's something wrong.
Savage.
Alright. So, what happened before I get? Because people came waving me down. I know. So I'm gonna be honest. This is my girlfriend. So, what happened was she's very flirtatious when she gets drunk.
There it is, guys.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yep, the Express. Yep.
Dude, if you're with a chick who starts flirting with dudes when she is drunk around you, dude, she probably don't like you that much.
And she was flirting with my buddy that was in the back seat.
There it is.
Got out of the car. In the passenger seat, I grabbed the lighter. I was getting ready to fire up a cigarette. I threw the lighter across there and hit the column. with a lighter. And that was it. She got out and she was like, it's not a big deal. It literally, we just had a
I saw her beating on the car and I saw her getting in your face, pushing her, so.
It's fine. It's not like that.
No, it's not fine, dude. It's not fine. You know what, dude? I haven't blessed him yet with
Beta.
and his stupid girlfriend, right?
A pot smoking slut.
No.
Where are you from? Okay, let me explain something to you how it works. Okay? When it comes to domestic issues, there's a preferred arrest policy. So if there's anything physical, then I can determine a primary aggressor, someone's going to jail.
She didn't touch me. She didn't touch me. She hit the car, but she didn't touch me.
She was in the passenger seat when I walked up.
Yes, she was. She was. Yes, but she didn't. Look, listen to me.
Okay.
We just
I
$1,000. I
don't
know.
work at the bar.
I know, but I'm just. I know that.
I
But
work for the
listen to
city
me.
of Key West. Okay?
Her and I had a little bit. Please don't do this to her.
Well, where's your buddy at?
Guys, listen to this simp. Guys,
Beta.
Guys, rate this guy on the simp scale. Okay? Guys.
Here I come to save the day.
Look at that.
Because this car's going to get towed.
The car's in my name.
AJ,
Oh, it's going to get
either he's the child of a rich parent or he earned that money to buy that car. If he did earn the money to buy that car, he's in command or control or authority of other people in mass amounts, and he acts like this with her. Oh my goodness!
Look at this. Those things start at 241 grand, and now it's gonna get towed.
towed. You're not driving. You're drunk.
I know, but I didn't. Can I call my other buddy?
No, it's getting towed.
Look at his face. Look at his face.
The car's in my name.
Oh, it's gonna get towed. You're not driving. You're drunk.
I know, but I didn't. Can I call my other buddy?
No, it's getting towed.
Look at his face. Look.
Exactly.
Okay, so go over there, have a seat. We're waiting on the.
Will you listen to me, please, and not.
When it's your turn to talk, I will listen to you. You've been talking over me this whole time. That's not how.
Dude, this cop is a G, dude. I'm sorry. He's got to get a round of applause. He's not taking any rich boy BS.
I wasn't.
When I talk, you listen.
Can I listen?
When I feel like it. Go have a seat over there.
Can I at least get on my phone? Call my buddy?
No.
You can't?
No. How do you turn the car off?
Can I park in that spot?
You're drunk. You want to go over jail for DUI? Just turn it off. Hey, she's 10:15. 10:15. I got her ready.
Where is this?
Not yet. He's been arguing me like she has.
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to see his
He's primary on this.
their patches.
So, explain to you. Over there. Alright. I'm at Dante's. I get waved down saying there's something in the parking lot you need to go check out. I come down, she's in front of the car banging on it, yelling at her, yelling at him. She doesn't see me, yelling police. She opens the passenger door, gets in his face, and starts getting in his face, yelling at him, like chest bumping him. So there's contact there.
Yeah.
Battery all day long. Boyfriend, girlfriend, she resisted me.
He resisted?
Yeah. So domestic and resisting, and then we're gonna need a car for this because the driver, when I was wrestling around with her, took off running, and they're both intoxicated. I don't know. No, that's the boyfriend. Driver's, I don't know where, so we're gonna need a tow truck.
Okay. She's the aggressor.
Yep.
She resisted you?
Yeah, like I said, she was banging on the hood. Like you see her handprints right there. She goes, opens the passenger door, gets in his face, like
Key West, guys, in Florida.
screaming in his face, bumping him. I go pull her out, and she resisted me. I pull my taser out, do the park warning, and she watched it up. Hey, shut up.
Baby, hold on. No, you didn't touch me. You hit the car. Baby, I love you, and it was a big
Oh, there it is, guys.
God.
There it is, dude, right there. How are you gonna be with the chick that's gonna be banging on your $250,000 car?
Beta.
And then, yo, if you make this much money and you're with a 304 who's flirting with your friend in the back seat of your $250,000 car, I told you guys, money doesn't make you not an idiot. You know what I'm saying? And that's the one thing about a lot of red pill guys I don't like is, well, you gotta have a lot of money. No, you can be a rich simp. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. And this guy, I don't know what he does for a living, but he's a high earning simp. Guys, we gotta have make some type of acronym for that.
Okay, they can say whatever.
Yeah. He said it's gotta be his dad's money. Yep.
Can we just talk over here that way so you can finish? Why are you doing like this?
Am I doing my job?
No, not doing your job. It's a bachelor party. I was the only guy that brought the girlfriend on the group.
See, right there, guys, I told you. Why would you bring a girlfriend to a bachelor party? Why?
It was, I probably shouldn't have done it, but I love her to death. We all got drunk. My buddy, I know it doesn't matter, but just to show you that there was a lot of alcohol involved, we'd spent $4,500, $4,000 to $5,000 there. It was
$4,500 in the bar, guys. I don't think I spent $4,500 on alcohol in the last 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you include COVID in there, I mean the cough. Well, that's a little bit different. But $4,500 in the bar for what? 4 people, 5 people? That's crazy.
12 guys. We all had a great time. We're staying at. My one buddy was not drinking, but he was driving. He has never been bullied. He's scared of the police. Hold on, baby.
Do not talk. Stop. It's okay.
I'm just telling him the truth. Nothing's wrong with him.
I know. It's okay.
She got scared. Her and I were having a little fight. She hit the top of the car. Okay. Please don't arrest me.
So only the top of your car?
Just the top of it. Didn't touch me once. I don't give a what that guy said. I'll tell you right now, she didn't touch me once. And please do not let her go to jail.
Well, he's taking her away right now because she keeps yelling and we're not able to get anything. Figure out.
Dude, she's a drunk woman.
I wasn't here, so like I said.
Can we please figure this out? I mean,
that's what I'm trying to do right now. Okay, but I mean, there was no
she's
talking.
Drunk.
There was no talking with her. She doesn't want to say anything. So
I'm telling you right now, from the owner, I'm not driving. I don't have a DUI. I was in the passenger seat. My body worked. He turned the tire.
So he was parked here, backing up this way.
He hit the tire right here. Didn't touch the car. He hit the tire right here. He turned too early. I got out.
Dang, how are you gonna hit the tire at a $250,000 car?
She came out and her and I were arguing. She hit the car right here a couple times. Just like that. Caught their attention. Threw it off. He said she touched me. I swear to God on my mom and father's life, she didn't touch me. I mean, her and I have been together. We don't do domestic violence. We're not about any of that. She slapped the car a couple times, whatever. Everybody gets into it, man. You and your woman get into it. I know.
I would have a new girlfriend in the future.
Yeah.
Things happen. I agree.
Yes. I just don't want this to be ruined, man. I mean,
what's up, brother?
Just,
where did your buddy go?
I'm not even on my phone. Can you please not send her to jail? She slapped the car. It's my fucking car.
There's no damage, right?
There's no damage at all. So please do not send her to jail. We have flights out tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Not.
The reason why
she doesn't.
Like I told you, is because she kept mouthing off here while we're trying to talk.
I know, but she's a drunk girl.
I understand, but I mean, we can't discuss what's going on if she keeps yelling at us.
I understand, man. I do understand where you're coming from. Just, for me, she didn't do no damage to my car.
Not domestic car. All right. Whether or not you guys are married, you guys have been in a relationship. If anybody puts her hands, according to him, she was chest bumping you when he walked up.
She didn't chest bump me. I swear to God on my mom and dad's life.
Listen. He's got his body camera.
I know.
That is what he's telling me that he saw. He said for the minimum she's going for is resisting without violence, but she was not listening to him. Okay. All right. So she was pulling.
Yeah, Steve, you are correct. Yeah, he says cosmic fit $50K a year, and he's ragging about blowing $4,500 at a bar.
He said it took him a good 30 seconds. He had to pull his taser out.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm not agreeing.
so-
I'm not disagreeing with that.
So for minimal, he said that she's going for resisting without violence.
Can I get her outside?
It's typically what happens is she's got to see a judge in the morning, depending on the charge. If it is going to be resisting without violence, that might be one of those already preset bond amounts. Okay. If it is a battery, then that's something that they have to keep you guys separated for the night, and she would stay the whole night.
It's okay. Like, I didn't do anything wrong. It's okay. You're actually hurting my limb.
You're what?
You're hurting my arm.
I'm hurting your arm? How am I doing that? How am I hurting you? Oh, yeah? Because I don't have a close hand on
No,
you.
this one actually hurts.
Okay, well, listen up. That's what happens when you resist. You can't get the cuffs put on nicely. So we'll adjust it when we get a chance, okay?
I really didn't know I did anything wrong.
Okay, but when someone says stop, please, stop resisting, you keep pulling away, saying for what, that's doing something wrong.
Yes,
Okay?
it is.
Try drinking less, and then your cognitive abilities will improve, I promise.
Good to know.
Yeah. Don't pull away from me.
Baby, I'm not.
Okay.
But like to be, I'm not.
Passenger side or driver's side? All right.
Passenger.
Oh, okay. All right. So turn and face the car. Which one's tight?
This one.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, are you gonna tighten it tighter?
Did I just say I was going to tighten it, or did I say I was going to loosen it?
I thought you said tighten it.
No, I definitely said loosen it. It's on body camera.
You said you were gonna tighten it more.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
Okay. Say whatever you want to say.
You said you were gonna tighten the left side more, and I said it hurt.
Yeah, I never said that.
Yes, you did.
Okay, that's why it's on body camera.
Okay, and body camera said, I said, please loosen that one because it hurts.
No, you said I was hurting your arm by squeezing it, is what you
Yeah,
said.
and I said the left side hurts, and you tighten it more.
All right, have a seat. Everyone's tightened it, just loosen it.
I'm okay if going in there, but if you're gonna be mean to me, then please be mean to me.
Oh, please. Thank God.
You're rude. I didn't do anything wrong.
That dude needs to go to the girlfriend store and get a new one.
Seriously.
You're rude.
You're rude.
At this point, I didn't do anything, and I'm over it.
Well, you got yourself a free pair of handcuffs. I mean, of steel bracelets, right? How much you guys bet that she slips these cuffs?
Baby, I can't breathe back here.
Oh, please. Please! Yes!
Pardon me, but I can't breathe. Excuse me. I'm having a hard time breathing. I can't breathe back here. Hey, yo, I can't breathe back here. I need a second of breath, like, in all seriousness. Thank you.
Got it.
That's all I needed. I'm not asking for more than that.
Yeah, Ray J Gamer's right. Because she's pretty, she's probably never been told no ever in her life.
Yep.
Probably ever.
That's true.
Excuse me, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
The big, dark guy right there, has he known that I've been okay all night?
The who, ma'am?
That guy. And
That's the security for Dante.
I know, but, like, he's been my only friend, so, like, I've been normal.
He's good. He knows, okay?
So, what has he said about me? Nothing good? Like,
They've talked to him about what's going on. But
okay, but have you noticed, like, even... You shut the door. The only guy that I've known is that guy. And he's gonna go right to him, which you can say whatever, but, like, there has nothing been wrong with me. And I could say that, like, you better not put a motherfucker right there because I'll be scared. If you want me to pick something, I'll pick it, but I've been good. How come I'm the only one in the back seat? Excuse me, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I ask why I'm the only one in the back seat?
You were the primary aggressor, ma'am.
Why?
Dang, she wants everyone else arrested too.
My boyfriend. Excuse me? I really don't understand why I'm the only one in the back seat.
Now watch her say that her boyfriend's like a drug dealer or whatever. Watch.
I don't get it. He is explaining to me why I'm the only one in the back seat. I did nothing wrong. Like, I didn't even hit anyone.
No, just hang tight real quick.
I didn't hit anybody. I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't do nothing wrong. Please, God, I didn't do nothing wrong. I thought you brought me here because I was a good girl.
Please.
God, I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't do nothing wrong. I did not do anything wrong, God. For you to put me in the backseat is a crime. And I don't feel good because I do have to pee.
Uh-oh.
At least pull my hair from my mouth. Like, bro, come on. I did not do anything wrong, and I know you can hear me, God. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm not gonna say I love you because I love you too much, but like, I really didn't do anything wrong, and you're hurting me. I really didn't do anything wrong. That's our Lambo, and I put my money down. I didn't do nothing wrong.
So wait, she said our Lambo. How much do you guys want to bet that her that her OF money paid for that car?
Babe, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't understand what I did wrong because I really don't remember what I did. Like, I don't.
I love the self-brainwashing. Nothing wrong, nothing wrong, nothing
What did I
wrong.
say?
What the officer said, you were banging on the hood of the car.
Hood?
The hood of the car, yes.
I can't even reach the hood of the car.
Okay. And then second, you got into the passenger side as they were trying to leave, and you were in front of your boyfriend. You hit him, strike him.
What'd you say? I couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
You got into his face, attempted to hit him and strike him. And the officer showed up.
What a
tried to get
mess.
you off, and you resisted him. For those reasons, you are going to jail. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right.
I honestly did not.
Let's skip ahead
No.
to the police department. We can revisit this one because it's getting late.
You're lying.
You can call and get him.
There's a recorder right here, but not when I walk
There's
out.
one right here. Come on. I'm recording right here. Come on,
Please
Samantha.
don't lie. What's your name?
Ramos.
So what? If I walk out right here, you're recorded.
I'm recorded right here.
You're not gonna hit me?
I'm not going to hit you.
Promise?
I have no reason to. Come on.
I'm from New York. They'll hit you. They'll suffocate you right now.
I'm
You'll
not
be
here.
like,
No, I'm not here to hit you.
Look at
promise?
this.
I promise.
I am from New York. and They'll hit you.
Okay. I'm not here to hit you. Come on, Samantha.
I can't leave from this seat.
Yes, you can. Come on. There you go.
You're fucking with me.
Come on. I'm not going to hit you. I promise. And they're
Is that
going to
my
get you.
ID?
Yes. Come on.
That's where I am.
That's where you are. Come on.
I have a bail.
You will have a bail. Come on. There you go.
Or maybe it was a rental, guys. You know what I mean?
Where are my flip-flops?
I don't know where your flip flops.
Maybe she's a rental.
Bingo.
We're going this way.
You're an ass. Don't look at me.
Look at that.
Shots
Look at how
fired,
they
shots fired.
Turn it off. Look at
She's
that.
a rental.
Look at that. Look at that. They just turn it off. She's trying to watch.
Where are my flip-flops?
I don't know where your flip flops.
Hey.
We're going this way.
You're an ass. Don't look at me.
Look at that.
You don't have my flip-flops?
Right,
That's
I don't
just
have your flip-flops.
nasty.
I'm sorry. They'll get you
What
some
the fuck?
upstairs.
That's not funny.
It's not funny.
It's not
You're
funny.
right.
I did nothing wrong.
And they're going to get you some flip flops upstairs.
No!
Come on.
You don't have a flip-flop? Hey, yo! No.
Good, sir.
You guys know who she just sounded like?
No, I'm getting goddamn a disease on my feet. I ain't gonna make it up. You're
Promise they're gonna give you
You're an
ass. Okay.
okay. Is there a recorder?
It's recording.
You're an ass.
Okay.
Because I didn't do anything wrong, and this is.
Okay, so step up. See this bench right here? This is where we're gonna go. And take a seat.
Can I sit on that?
No. Take a seat, okay?
Oh, my ass is hitting it.
They know.
They know.
They know. They're going to help you.
Shorts too, okay? Excuse me? I'm gonna go get you some shorts.
Go.
I don't want anything but that touching my ass.
The suspect was charged with battery and resisting arrest without violence. What are your thoughts on this situation? Share your thoughts below and remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more Blue Cam action videos.
Well, guys, that's pretty much it for now.
Below and remember to.
Ma'am, you need to calm down. Sit down, okay?
Jesus, my ears. Sorry, guys. Guys, I'll be dropping the video in about 10 minutes. So, guys, I believe Carlos X put the picture in the Discord with that chick with the tattoos. Guys, she's on Twitter trying to talk about how hard it is to find jobs. So, guys, I got a video coming out about that in about 5 minutes. Angel, Galcan, and Chris, any closing words?
No, none. No.
Cool. All right, you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'll catch you guys on Tuesday, guys. Tuesdays, 5:00 and 3:04s. Thursday is Courtroom Madness, guys. We're going off on chicks who do not want to pay child support. They refuse to pay child support, guys. I have 2 doozies for you. So, and then Sunday, Send the Asteroid. All military guys. Let me know so you can jump on, okay? All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.
All right. Good night.